Hey, man. Welcome back.
Dang it. Why'd you do that to me?
Do what?
Frame me.
Frame you? I didn't frame you. You weren't
Tell me
framed.
you were starting already. Thought you were just texting.
No, I was setting up the stream. Lego Jaws. This is what we're going to build today.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like right there. It's from the movie Jaws.
Yes.
Maybe you might have heard of it, maybe. It's
I've
a movie.
Never seen it.
You haven't? That's crazy. I thought it had some sort of significance to you.
No, I just heard people like it.
Uh-oh, we need a cutting tool.
Why?
To open it?
My finger?
No, like a slicer. We need a proper slicer. You want one of these? A spearmint Zen of the 3 strength variety. We got to open it up and get our strength.
Yeah, I only have to. When you open it, it's hard to open sometimes.
I got it.
Stop chomping it.
What happens if you chomp these? I wonder if you just get super buzzed.
Wow.
I wonder if anyone just eats them.
Like bubble gum.
Mm-hmm. You could probably mix it in with gum.
Maybe.
You know what I heard the other day is that chewing gum is one of the leading causes of putting microplastics into people's bodies.
I've heard about that.
There you go.
Zen candies.
Yeah, here. Let me just gotta
Everybody's probably asleep already.
What a bunch of baby pusses if it's on Saturday night and it's too late at 11 p.m.
It might be. I
Heck.
need a blankie, speaking of babies.
I mean, this is the time I normally stream now,
I guess that's true.
so it's not that crazy. No one should be surprised. No one should be surprised in the least, as far as I'm concerned. Here, we'll just turn up. Whoa! All right. Okay, maybe I'll plug in. What?
Getting my fix.
You're a weirdo.
It smells like the babies.
Oh, what that's all about. We got these strange platforms.
That's probably what the boat goes on.
Jorfus has arrived.
Jorfus!
Hello, Jorfus.
We're so
How you
glad
doing?
you're here.
Welcome.
We have a
Willkommen.
very special Lego set today.
She was being a
I
weirdo.
was not being weird. I was being sweet. And what do you always say?
What?
Something touching.
Touching. Jorfus is happy you're here, Jess. He said, let's go.
Well, I'm happy you're here.
Look, they put it in this top.
Hopefully we're bringing a little sunshine to your day. Hopefully we can all get together and bring a little sunshine to everybody's day.
Hope so. Better.
I can be grouchy.
Huh?
I can be grouchy.
No.
Bring some
It's better
shame and embarrassment.
the light of good cheer and mirth than the light of a nuclear bomb exploding in your face.
Yeah. Let's hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Something today. OnlyFans, I was sniffing a blanket. It's not weird. It's normal.
Sniffing content. Here's some decals.
The burp that farted.
Yeah, I've seen him a time or two. Yeah, I hate when that happens, when you wake up with pink eye after your friend crop dusts your head in your sleep. I was reading recently about a lady who I think she sued her ex-husband because she said he did that to her and he farted an extremely loud, noxious fart blast in her face when she was sleeping, and then it gave her an infection in her nose that she's like never recovered from, and she blames his fart.
Oh, fart?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I don't know if she's got proof of that, but I think
How do you prove that?
she was trying to sue him.
Maybe she recorded it. Okay, I got bag number 1 and 2, and 3 and 4. Let's get the rest of those to the side.
All of these.
Just for now, just so we can keep it nice and tidy.
11, 12, 13. Jorpus likes this movie.
I like it too.
It's a good film.
Watch it.
Here's number 5. That's the next one. You'll need a 10.
We worked extra hard this week to save up to be able to buy the cool jaws set. Because we were at the store a week or 2 ago. And I spotted it. And I've had my eye on it ever since.
And here it is. Hard work pays off.
When the shark explodes, yes. I actually did a tattoo one time of the bomb in the shark's mouth.
Mm.
On a friend of mine, an old coworker. I don't want to talk to them anymore, but we drifted apart.
Jorpus said you have good taste in films.
Yeah.
Well, there's an interesting story about this film. Maybe we'll wait a little bit to tell it.
Yeah, if you guys are good and you want, we'll tell you that the Jaws Lego set is more than just, we picked it because more than just we like the movie.
It's got Villar's lore to it.
There's hefty lore.
Mm-hmm.
A monumental occasion.
Very significant lore. Baby, quit it. This is the designer. What do you think of him?
Is it John Designer?
Yeah. No, it's John Lego Jaws.
Oh, okay. His name. He looks nice, I'm sure.
He looks kind of like Stefan Molyneux if he gained a little bit of weight.
Yeah, it does.
I always want to say Peter Molyneux first, but that's not right.
Stefan.
That's the guy who created Fable.
Oh,
Peter Molyneux.
well, he did a good job for a minute.
Yeah, he's like disappeared from games. I don't know what happened to him.
He couldn't swallow the disgrace after Fable 3.
No. I don't like snuff. What are you talking about? Unless you consider this snuff.
It's snooze.
This is snooze.
There's no tobacco.
Jorpus is having a meal of lasagna.
Oh,
He's got to go eat lasagna.
lasagna is hearty.
A classic Argentinian meal. I'm just kidding. I know that's not Argentinian. I know it's Italian. We're not the only ones here in the US of A that eat cuisine outside of our classic national menu. You know? You can go to Argentina and get yourself a nice slice of lasagna.
Mm-hmm.
You could probably go to Argentina and find yourself a nice takeout mugu gai pan and what else? Some crab rangoon, General Tso's chicken, and all the fixings. Be careful.
Smack you with it, but I can't reach you.
Here's other Lego designers. These people kind of look a little hipstery to me. They're dressed up like characters from the film.
I'm looking at it upside down. I was gonna say, aren't those the characters from the movie?
No, they want you to think that,
Oh.
but they're Lego people.
I see.
See, they're dressed up. They're doing a
Yeah, but-
cosplay.
Here, be me for a minute. See? Don't film me, because I don't have a problem.
Well, I can't even see it now.
No, I'm telling you to look. See, when you're looking at it from far away, it looks like maybe those are the actors from the movie.
Yeah, except in the middle, that's
Yeah,
clearly
I
a
was
chick.
I was wondering what was going on there.
That's not what's his face. I don't remember that guy's name.
Look, I'm wearing this shirt too.
That's
Don't
significant
look too
as
close.
well.
Here, hold me.
Well,
I didn't plan to be on stream with my shirt, but
you're good now.
I don't know if it's like see-through through the internet, you know?
It probably would be.
Yeah, if you look too close.
I'm going to talk about your OnlyFans content.
I have my PJs on.
Put it right here on the YouTube channel.
See-through t-shirt. Here, just put my hair back there. See? Safe now.
Mm-hmm.
Brody shirt.
See the pokies.
Sorry. That's what I was trying for. Am I safe? Is it safe now? Did I ruin
Yeah,
the
you're
stream?
safe. No, you're
Did I
good.
get canceled?
No, get more subscribers.
Stop it. This is a wholesome channel.
Is it?
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Not for kids. Every video is not for kids, though. You know.
Are you gonna build?
No,
Or you have the book?
I was just getting it all set up for you.
That's nice.
There you go. Move it where you want it.
Ah!
Smoke them if you got them. Maybe just, if you can just come forward a bit
What, the book?
with the pieces and everything. If you can do your building a little closer this way.
Where do you want me to build? Here?
Build like,
Here?
build about like right here.
Build a bear? Why don't I sit next to you? And then you don't have to reach as far. Would that be better? Or right there? And then I just be close.
I don't know. I
Tell me
mean,
what you want. What you really, really want.
I told you what you can do. Just
But I don't want to have to like. I can't build.
well, then
like
move
that.
over here if you prefer it.
You could move there.
Well, no, I'm plugged in right here, and there's this. Holy shit! God damn it, Phoebe! She just knocked over all that shit.
You dang dillywad. She's probably gonna eat it now. All right, maybe she should go to bed. Bedtime.
Phoebe, you gotta go night night. You're being too wild. Night night.
Handle your shit.
Holy hell! Gosh. Let's look at these decals. Decals, schmeecals. We got a map, some instruments, some navigational instruments maybe. Back in.
I think it's funny that you called them my pokies.
Well, that's how they're referred to.
Do other people call them that?
Mhm.
You just made that up.
No, I didn't make that up.
It's made up.
It's common
Pokies?
parlance. Yeah.
It's new for me. I've heard it in my life.
Good Brothers here. He said Phoebe busted the damn stream. She did. She.
Last time we tried to do Legos, we had problems with the dogs then too. I got pissed all over.
Yep.
We've not been having good luck. Oh no, look what I did.
What'd you do?
The snooze.
You
Look
left
how
the
far
Zen
away it
across the
is.
way. Gosh darn it.
We wanna
Fuck it all.
Zip a dip again. It's too far.
Gosh darn it. Fuck it all. You want to try one of these instead?
I already got one.
Oh,
I
did
just
you?
meant if you wanted a second one there. They're over there.
Okay. We were looking these up last night. There's a website you can go to. You can buy all sorts of flavors, and they've got like, they go up to like 16 milligrams in one pouch.
I don't want anything to do with that.
I tried the 6 the other night, and that wasn't too bad, but it was a lot spicier.
Yeah.
I imagine the 16 would be super spicy.
I have a client that shoves like 5 of those in his mouth at the same time.
Really?
Yeah, he buys them from like Europe so he can get the like 25.
Oh, jeez.
He'll put like 50 of them in his mouth. I'm like, are you okay? You just keep, and he has this little can, and he'll like put them in and then like spit a couple out. I'm like, you're keeping those in the same with the fresh ones? That seems like it's probably not very.
Can you OD on Zen pouches?
Yeah, you can.
Good Brother said 16 is like a tic tac for him.
Oh, whatever.
Well.
You can have yours. We're not trying to be crazy over here. All right.
Maybe I should get out the pipe and smoke while we're.
In here?
Yeah. Jess just made a sour, dour face.
Yeah, I don't want our house to smell like secondhand smoke. Do that outside. We have children in here.
You're gonna make me be that guy?
Yeah.
His wife makes him go outside to smoke his cigar.
Yeah, for sure. I like our house to be nice, and I want our children.
They make
to have
fun of
nice
Tom
lives.
Hanks in The Burbs for that.
Well, that's the 80s. People
When he
didn't
goes
know the
outside and
dangers
he's
of-
smoking his cigar, and they see him out there and they're walking up. His buddy Art is talking to Corey Feldman. He's like, his wife makes him go outside to smoke his cigars. He doesn't know that I know that. Don't say anything. Hey, how's it going? So that's me.
That's fine.
Just
I don't care.
totally.
I'm not going to be sad about it.
I'm cucked. Cigar and smoke cucked. I smoked in my office that one time. What are you going to do about that?
That's in your office. The kids don't hang out in there.
Oh, okay, so I can do that then.
Yeah, I'm not putting that in their bodies. It's already bad enough we burn candles. Be glad that I'm not so crunchy that I throw away all the Yankee candles.
Yeah.
That is one I will continue to allow. Who's making fun of me? Actually, you know what? I don't-
He said to tell you that my love for you is ticking clock.
Who said that? Good brother.
Berserker. Would you like to suck my
No,
cock,
stop.
Berserker?
This is not. That's not friendly.
Fuck your Yankee Blue Jeans or something like that.
I'm gonna throw you. All right, we're gonna start building here. None more of this nonsense.
Olaf, girl
Put
nice.
that in your pipe and smoke it.
Scoutneck. Why didn't Olaf ever come back for any other Kevin Smith movies?
Maybe he died.
He didn't die.
You don't know that.
Olaf can't be dead.
He could be. Anybody can be dead.
Well, fine.
Well.
Is everyone excited?
crap.
Is everyone excited for World War III?
Stop. I already did this wrong.
Huh?
I'm supposed to do it like this.
What'd you do?
I was
Oh.
supposed to stagger it and I didn't.
I wonder what happens if you take a big drink of melted wax.
Probably not good for you. You can eat paraffin though, can't you? Remember when they used to give you those paraffin teeth
Yeah,
and you'd eat them?
yeah,
They tasted like kind of like licorice.
yeah.
So it'd probably be all right. Probably not good though. Don't try it. Let's not find out.
Oh yeah, Good Brothers bricked up for World War III. Bricks in the chat.
Gross.
I say, remember when you teabag too close to your son, you might teabag a mousetrap pantless. I don't know how that works. I'm not quite sure. I don't know what that means, to be quite honest.
I don't
know how-
think I want to find out.
Yeah,
I'm missing a piece already. Oh, here we go.
a piece.
A piece. Okay. I did it. We win.
You did it?
Yeah.
What'd you do? No, what'd you do?
Why is it bowed?
Oh, this. Huh?
It's bowed.
Because it's a boat.
No. I don't think it's supposed to be like that.
It'll be alright once you get everything snapped into place. Lego doesn't fuck around. It'll be alright. Remember when you teabag too close to the sun, you might teabag a mousetrap pantless. I can't, again, even with the correction, I don't see how that would happen because I don't think you'd have to do that in outer space, right? If you think there is such a thing. What?
I think it's just a weird comment.
Well, it's true. Some people don't think there's any such thing as outer space. Big psyop.
Well,
But assuming there is, and the sun is what they say it is and where they say it is, then you'd have to go on a spaceship. And I don't think that you'd bother with mousetraps in space because I can't imagine there'd be any mice aboard a spaceship. They probably search for that kind of thing. So I don't imagine that would be a risk. If I just teabagged, if if I teabagged close to the sun.
You just explode.
Yeah, that might be a problem.
There wouldn't be anything left of you.
That'd be wild if there is no outer space, though.
I mean, weirder conspiracies have come true.
Yeah.
At this point, I just feel like everything's a trick. You could tell me anything, and I'd be like, well, all right. I
Yeah.
guess that's what we're doing now.
Good Brother's not high enough.
Yeah, me neither. Throw one of them. Throw out 8 more Zens, and then we'll see how we're feeling.
That's why I stay high. That's why I stay high. That's why I stay high.
Is that a real song?
That's why I stay high. Yeah. Bone Thugs.
Okay.
If I could teach the world to be a thug in harmony, then I would teach the world to be a thugster just like me, like me.
Oh. That was scary.
There are a lot of ways you could have described that song, but I don't think scary is one that I would have gone to at any point.
If I was sleeping and that woke me up, it would be...
Well, anything can be scary if it wakes you up out of sleep. A common nursery rhyme, a music box.
The creepy doll.
Yeah. A fart. A big rip-roaring fart.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
A turd.
A turd, yeah. Nobody wants a turd really at any time.
Well,
Most
if you're
people.
if you're pooping,
Well,
that's a good time for a turd. Then you probably actually do want it. You'd be dismayed if you couldn't get it.
maybe so.
Then you even take medicine to make sure you can have a turd.
Stop saying that.
Well, it's true. People take medicine if they can't get a turd sometimes. But yeah, no pooping in bed. I broke that rule somewhat recently.
Stop.
Well,
Stop telling you. You would never have to tell anybody about that, and nobody would ever know. And that would be cool.
Why would I hide that fact
Why
about
would you
myself?
share it?
Why wouldn't I?
Because
It's funny to shit the bed as an adult.
it's not funny.
I mean, it's not funny when it happens, but looking back in retrospect, it's funny that as a near 40-year-old man, I shit the bed for the first time since I was probably about 3 years old.
You could probably not
2 or
tell
3.
anybody that, though.
Yeah, but that just shows I'm a real one. You know what I mean?
Oh. There's something that's nice to keep to yourself.
I'm not hiding anything.
I wish you would.
Why?
Because I
That
like...
builds trust and community if you can be open with your peeps. If I'm the type of guy who will admit to you that I shit the bed, then you can probably take it to the bank that I'm not going to fuck around with you. I'm not going to bullshit you. I have no problem admitting that. It was a stomach ailment. What was I going to do? I was just as surprised as anyone else. Well,
Stop saying anything. Let's talk about literally anything else.
there's nothing more surprising than waking up in the morning and finding you just shit the bed. I mean, that's jarring. It's almost like a moment of disbelief. It's almost like a dissociative episode. You can't believe it happened. You're looking at it and you're like, what just happened here? How did I do this in the night? Luckily, you weren't even home, so you didn't have to deal with it.
Well, I'm glad you can make sure to fill me in on it.
Yeah, of course.
Thank goodness we have that.
Yeah, pooping your pants is cool. Consider me Miles Davis, as Good Brother says.
Something.
The Miles Davis of shit and poop.
Stop saying anything.
The Miles Davis of excrement.
No.
Burp that farted once got so scared, he not only pooped his pants, but everyone else's pants at the office when listening to a scary creepypasta.
Oh, that's not good. That
must
was
have been-
probably a difficult day for everybody involved.
Must have been very scary.
There. There.
More multicolored pieces that no one will ever see again.
Yep, they're about to be gone.
in the history of existence. All
Say
gone.
goodbye. Here they go.
Covered up. Covered, smothered, and capped. You get more dynamic here. There are 7 people watching.
Hi, 7 people.
What's up, everybody?
I have a scratch on my hand.
I can see that.
You know how I did that?
Mm-mm.
I tried to angrily shove my pants in a drawer where it was too full.
Don't do that.
Instead, smashed my hand in it.
Be careful.
You know what's sad?
What?
It's not the first time I've done that.
You need to be on guard.
That's really embarrassing. That's more embarrassing than your poop story.
No, I don't think so. Third Sparrow is here.
Hello.
What's up, Sparrow? We did get unbroke enough to buy the Jaws set.
Yep, for now.
Oh, Good Brother likes your slap chop Lego plate connection move.
Thank you. I'm working hard on my technique. Gotta make those dynamic views interesting.
Hi, this is Jess with the slap chop. Remember that song?
Yeah, of course. Gotta slap your troubles away.
Is that guy still? Didn't he get arrested for meth?
No, I think he beat drugs and violence. I think he got in a fight or beat somebody up or got his ass kicked or something. Maybe.
Can somebody in the chat?
I think was it domestic violence?
Somebody in the chat, please look up and figure out what happened to the slap chop guy.
There's definitely drugs. Oh, it was a hooker. I think he beat up a hooker.
Is that what it was?
I knew there was a lady involved.
A lady of the night.
Yeah, I think there were drugs and hookers and beatings.
Maybe he beat her up with a slap chop.
Oh!
Careful.
He's trying to slap his troubles away.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know when to
Good
stop.
Brother said, I'm pretty sure he bit a prostitute.
Okay, well he should have slapped her.
Yeah, he should have.
Not that you shouldn't slap women, but if you're the slap chop guy, I feel like you really missed an opportunity there.
Yeah,
I agree. That's not
agree.
the right piece. Oh, mother shit. Look at that.
Yeah, he bit. Yeah, I guess would you rather be bitten by the slap chop guy or slapped by the slap chop guy?
I don't know, he had a lot of slapping practice, so maybe his bite wasn't as fierce. Maybe he knew the slap was too powerful.
Maybe his slap's worse than his bite.
Yeah. He was doing her a favor.
Third Sparrow is saying, no, he fought a prostitute. And Good Brother said Billy Mays never would have bit a whore.
Oh, don't be so intense about it.
What do you mean? That's proper nomenclature.
No, it's not. Sex worker.
Sex worker.
That's the proper nomenclature.
No, that's that newfangled.
Well, I'm just saying, talking about the proper, that's what they want you to say.
But yeah,
I'm just saying.
They also want you to say a bunch of stupid shit that I ain't saying.
Okay, well, shh.
No, don't shh me.
Careful.
Careful.
We're supposed to be a light, bright, shining, sunshiny day for people right now. Not negative Nancy's.
That's not negative.
Yeah, you're being real negative.
Yeah, Jorfus went away to eat some lasagna. He comes back and we're talking about biting prostitutes.
Yeah, we didn't do a good job.
Good Brother said sex worker is beta. They're fucking degenerate whores.
Oh, stop it. That's sad. I don't want to do that.
Well. You just have to own it. You know? It's like when everyone called Shawn Michaels a degenerate and Triple H, and you know what they did? They started D-Generation X, and they started saying, suck it.
Yeah, you just forget that some people are not sex workers by choice, so it's not very nice to call them all whores.
Well.
It's kind of sad, actually, what happens to some people.
Some.
A lot. A lot of them.
Is Jorfus you calling Sparrow a whore? He wants to know. Is there a fight breaking out? It better not turn into a Jerry Springer stream.
Oh, between you and I?
No, between Jorphus and Sparrow.
Aw, I hope not. Let's all be friends. Let's get along.
Sentient object says Generation X and ancient people, not sure if they exist anymore. We got one here hanging out.
What, the doll?
No.
The sentient doll?
Good brother.
Oh, what?
He's Gen X. He's a Gen Xer at the very tail end, right? I believe he said he's Gen X before. But yeah, what's up, Sentient? Welcome back. It's been a little while. Good brother said, Jess, don't be sad. It's not like those whores stumbled onto a cock for money.
Stop it. It's not funny. I'm not going to comment because I don't agree. And that's that.
Yes, good brother is Gen X. Jorphus would...
Don't forget that I served on a nonprofit helping women who were in those situations.
Yes.
I know about it. They're not all bad people.
Not all of them.
A lot of them. There's a lot of people that get into that not by choice.
Well, we're not talking about them. We're talking about the other ones.
Oh, stop it. Can we have something more positive to talk about than shitting on people? Well, why don't you shit your pants again? It says shitting on people.
I'm not. I'm just relaying a message.
Well, I'm relaying a message, and that's what it is.
Well, go
If
ahead.
you want to shit on other people, poop your pants instead.
And Third Sparrow has sent an emoji of him and Jorphus bro kissing and hugging as an apology.
That's what I want. I want that. I want more bro kissing and less calling of names
Okay.
to people who live different lifestyles than us. What? Are you laughing at me?
Yes,
Why?
because.
How rude. How rude indeed.
Jorphus said he would never insult someone that way except Craven.
That's fair.
Old Craven.
Where's he?
Old Ronnie Red. Old Carrot Top. I don't know. Maybe he abandoned ship with, what's his face?
They started a coup.
Yeah.
You know, I couldn't sleep the other night because you know what I started thinking about?
No.
Your dang subscription packages and whether or not you got your tapes yet.
Yeah, I sent the thing out to
Well-
Sona, and Good Brother got his.
Well, I was sitting here thinking you still hadn't done that, and it kept me awake because I couldn't ask you about it.
No, I did it.
I was nervous for you.
Good Brother brings up Bonnie Blue, and he said she ain't no poor lost soul. She's a goddamned whore,
Well, yeah, that
and she should probably be thrown in jail.
Yeah, I would.
Well, there you go. See?
She's also, kind of like, you know, I think she engages in those activities that people don't like that men do. Like, she's really into young boys. Like, not like little boys, but like she loves like a fresh 18-year-old. And that's usually not allowed.
Well, those are the whores we're talking about here.
Okay, that.
See?
I get it, but that.
There are levels of nuance.
Sure.
When
but
you start-
But you
when you-
included the whole group.
No.
Yeah, you did.
I made doubly sure to say we're not talking about them. We're talking about Bonnie Blue and her ilk.
You can call her that.
Well, there we go.
She's
Glad we cleared that up.
Yeah, she's not a nice person. She goes out of her way to sleep with married men. Which is gross. That's icky.
And ruins people's Airbnbs.
Yeah, in their marriages,
Yeah.
in their lives.
And Airbnbs.
Yeah.
Leaving damn rappers and...
That is kind of icky. Right, more bags.
More bags. Open her up. Well, you didn't put together the guy. Look at him.
Oops.
That's got to be sad for whoever that is. Is that Richard Dreyfuss or is that the main guy?
I don't know. It didn't tell me to do that yet, didn't it? Did I miss that? Don't ever tell me to put him together.
It didn't?
Maybe. I don't remember that.
You might have.
Oh,
Yeah, that was number 1.
oops.
You missed the first step.
Okay. Well, sorry. I always got to at least mess something up.
What was this guy's name? The actor.
Don't ask me. I don't remember anybody's names.
You don't see him in much anymore. You don't see any of them in much anymore. Richard Dreyfuss was back in the news somewhat recently.
It's because they all got eaten by sharks.
No, I'm talking about IRL.
Oh.
In real life. Richard Dreyfuss just sits around playing Pilot Wing 64 all the time now.
Does he?
No, probably not. He might. If he's friends with John Carpenter, maybe they get together and they play N64 on the weekends. The other guy, I bet he's dead.
Oh.
Robert Shaw. He was like the real grizzled one.
Yeah.
He looked like hard living.
Yeah. Here, I got his gun and his binoculars.
There you go. We're going to need a bigger boat. We're going to build it up. You got to construct that bigger boat, Jess.
Ah! Well, he lost his gun. Trying to put the binoculars in his hand the right way. Did it wrong at first.
They could have just bombed Jaws instead.
Instead of harpooning him.
Yeah,
Well, should have called Donald Trump then.
I know.
If you wanted to get the job done. Or other countries. Are you allowed to say? People
No.
that just like to freely bomb other people just nearby?
You can't even,
Are
no.
we allowed to?
You can't even allude to it.
Oh, okay.
Stream is already canceled now for just hinting at it.
Not because of the word I won't say because I don't like it.
Yeah.
Not because of that.
You got
He
him
won't-
set up?
He won't stand. He won't stand for this. Oh, shit.
Oh, uh-oh.
You want more bags?
Yeah, I mean, we just started.
Well, people might be sick of our shit already.
All right, should that be the end of the stream? You guys ready to go home? All done for the night? If Jess was being surrounded by the shark from Jaws, would you fight it to the death to save her? Well, I don't think I'd be fighting it to the death, but I would... If I had to sacrifice myself, I would.
No. You'd be like, what are you doing?
No, I'd...
Jess, get away from the shark. Jess! What are you doing?
No. That's the stuff you have to think about that you probably don't as a lady.
What do you mean?
You don't think about that at night, do you?
Fighting the sharks?
No, like, have you ever been lying in bed and just imagine a scenario where, like, a guy just busts into the room and, like, what you would do, like, how you would handle that?
Yes, I think about those scenarios all the time.
You do?
Yes.
But, I mean,
I-
but do you imagine what you would, like, what your...
No, I just imagine the horrible things that would happen. I let it play out like it, and then I live it, and I experience it, and then I'm really sad. I do it all the time. Like a hypothetical will enter my brain, and
Yeah.
then I'll like let it keep rolling.
No, there's, like, it's like maybe you've seen the memes where it's like the male urge to send your friends and family on as you know, whatever, await the oncoming horde.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just sitting there smoking a cigarette, looking out over a plains, just awaiting the horde to come.
Well, lucky for you, that might
You're
be
trying to fend
in
them
our
off
future.
as long as possible.
Might be what the world looks like here soon. I think you've got a few fancy rifles.
I saw another one recently, and it was
Rifle,
like,
rifle.
there's like a snowy setting, like very peaceful looking, you know? like a cityscape, but down by a river. So you're looking out at the skyline, snow-covered ground, soft lights at night, and it was like the male urge to bleed out here after fighting for your friends.
It's terrible.
That's the shit you
No, but I do think about like what I would do like if I'm out somewhere, like somebody would try to like kidnap my kid or something. Kind of like rage mom mode I would have to go into. I think about stuff like that because you got to know.
That's where you need that equalizer. I just saw this clip the other day of a lady, and she was on a podcast, and she was bragging about doing Krav Maga.
I need to know how to do that. I've said that for a while.
And how she was a badass, and she's like, at least this would make me, capable of handling myself if something ever happened. And she was like on this podcast with other guys, and they're like, what do you mean handle yourself? And she's like, defend myself like hand to hand if I needed to. And like, do you think you could choke this guy out? He was just like a dude.
Yeah.
And she was like, I don't know. I think probably if I had a good opportunity.
It didn't go well, did it?
And she literally weighed like 100 pounds and was like barely 5 foot tall. And the guy was like, I'll give you the best position you want. Get me in a rear naked choke to start. And she's like, okay. And she like got on his back. He just like slung her off. Just like he was playing with a baby. Just picked her, just kind of like moved her hand out of the way and like set her down. Like,
oh dear.
That's an illustration of.
What if you're a chunky girl though?
If you're chunky,
like if you're,
it's not gonna.
If you're like if you're a sturdy or not 100-pound lady, like if you're not 100 pounds.
I mean, maybe if you were going against like a complete. Even like a complete noobish twink type guy, yeah, would probably give you trouble.
Oh man, well, there goes my plans.
I mean, that's why you need that stinger. You gotta have that stinger in the purse. That's the equalizer. That's why I've always said it should be at the top of feminist policy to make sure as many women are carrying as possible. I'm surprised that hasn't been adopted yet. You would think that would be like number one, because then you can't be fucked with if you know what you're doing. And a lot of those guys who would come after you wouldn't be expecting it.
Well, if it was part of the feminist thing and they knew everybody was doing that, then they would expect it. See? And then everybody would adapt. That's the thing. You got to keep them on the toes.
Yeah, but
you got to make sure they don't know that you got it.
It'd give you a fighting chance anyway. They'd have second thoughts.
Yeah, maybe less likely to try.
Yes, because they'd be like, oh, I might roll up on this chick and she's very well trained. In firearm combat, not Krav Maga. Might work out well against another female.
Who was it that you showed me that was doing their training? Was it Keanu?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta be like Keanu.
Halle Berry, she was in there with him.
Yes, I remember there being another chick.
Yeah, she took her training.
Yeah, it was impressive.
You know what's crazy is I heard Keanu's house got broken into recently.
Oh no!
It's like they had to have not known Keanu Reeves. So it was just like probably
Did they not see John Wick.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
The whole movie.
And it's not just that he does that in the movie. He's like actually a badass.
Well, I know.
So it's probably a good thing he wasn't home at the time.
Did they take his dog?
No, I don't think so. I think they probably just saw big house and were like, ooh, treats for me.
That's not good.
George said he bets that I would turn into Brian Mills from Taken if you got kidnapped. I'd do my best.
I could hope.
I'd give it a shot. Some people have done that in real life.
Yeah.
Track down missing family members. You know?
I would try at least. Nobody's be fucking with my boys, I'd turn real crazy. I don't know if I'd get very far. I'd sure as hell try.
Who's stronger, John Wick or Brian Mills? Say John. Regular human characters who I think would be able to take down John Wick. I'm trying to think of who'd give him a good run for his money. Maybe who else is like a real badass? Maybe like one of Jason Statham's characters.
What about Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise maybe in Collateral. Remember that
It's
movie?
not Mission Impossible Tom Cruise.
Oh yeah. Why didn't I think of that? That'd
He's
be a
like
good,
trained. He
yeah.
does all some stuff too.
That'd be a good fight. Ethan Hunt versus John Wick.
Yeah. John Wick's husband.
Yeah, the guy from, what was that, The Mummy?
Yeah.
My phone's dying. No, it's not. My phone's plugged in right now. It's the opposite of dying. It's being charged. My phone is fully erect right now.
No. Don't say that.
Well, it's true. What is that? Looks like you're putting together a choo-choo train. Oh, that's the side of the boat. What do you think about these guys who go jumping into the ocean from cruise ships?
Are you asking me?
Anyone?
I don't know anything about that.
You haven't seen these videos where dudes are like hooting and hollering and it's like, ooh, for fun, I'm going to jump into the ocean from the deck of this cruise ship. And then it becomes a big ordeal.
Yeah, do they die?
Sometimes.
Sounds like a really bad idea. Who thought of that?
Yeah, there was a case somewhat recently where the guy actually died. He just disappeared. And people are like, well, those are like shark infested waters, so probably he didn't have a good time. In the case when you do get rescued, it's like you made it, people do a lot of hard work because you're being a dumbass to bring your stupid butt back to shore.
I just read about one of the worst shark attacks in history. It was on a military ship. It's like called the Tennessee or something. They all had like their different names based on places. And they were delivering, I think, bomb materials or something. And anyway, I think they were delivering like materials for nuclear bombs that right before the bombing of Hiroshima. And then Japan struck this, I guess, naval ship. Was that right?
Mm-hmm.
And there was like over 1,000 people on it, like 1,300 people, and I think like a surprising amount of them survived, like 300 maybe, but like a lot of them were eaten by sharks.
Good brother, didn't you say, was that the one you said you had a family member who was part of that fucking thing?
A lot of them died from like...
I thought I remember you telling us about that at one point.
Yeah, it's just when I was looking up my references for my tattoo I was doing the other day with sharks.
Well, sharks are not helpless if you're one human and you've jumped off a cruise ship and you're floating in the middle of the ocean. Then you're in the sharks game.
Yeah.
Then you're in a real jackpot, as they
that's
say.
What happened. They would all see their friends getting taken under by the sharks.
Yes. The USS Indianapolis. He said his great uncle was a survivor of that.
Yeah, I was reading that story. It was crazy. They were like, they had their rations and stuff, and they figured out, I guess, what somebody like opened up spam and attracted the sharks. And that wasn't good either.
That's not a good idea.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought it was Tennessee. Maybe that's who saved him. I don't know. There was another boat involved somehow. I'm not very good at recalling facts about things that I read. I just get little snippets.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would assume a shark would be helpless if a human cut their fins off. that wouldn't be. I guess if you were going to go up against a shark, you'd probably want to go up against one with no fins. But chances are, if you were floating in the ocean because you jumped drunk off a cruise ship, those aren't the sharks you're going to run into. Probably. Maybe a couple, but most of them probably will still have their fins. Sparrow's cat Violet wants to say hi again. Hello.
Hello.
Violet, you're turning violet, Violet.
That's silly.
Oh yeah, I kind of remember that. Good brother say he showed me a picture of his great uncle in a book at Barnes and Noble one time.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's trying to pop off.
I got you, Sentient. And Violet says, meow.
How
In all
cute.
caps. In all caps, meow. Hopefully it wasn't nefarious. A malevolent meow from across the way, from over the internet.
Oh,
Are you building a bigger boat?
I'm trying. It doesn't feel super secure over here. Try not to fuck it up. Where's the piece I need? I need this one. This one. This one.
Sparrow thinks that his kitty is plotting something.
Probably is.
Cats always are. They're always up to no good. They're always plotting, scheming, and scamming.
Mm-hmm. That's all they do.
Yeah, Barnes & Noble. You know what? I used to like Borders books. I was a big fan of Borders. Too bad we don't have those around.
I don't have anything anymore.
All the damn brick and mortars closing up shop left and right. Bunch of horse shit. No. Stop it.
Well,
What are you looking for?
yes.
Our cats always want to get in the garage. Pisses me off. I don't know what their fetish is with like just a door that's closed. They don't care where it goes, what's on the other side of it. It's just as soon as you open it, they'll try to dart through. What is that?
I don't know. It's common with cats.
Pisses me off.
I think all cats do that.
Stay in your lane, kitties.
That's why we don't have 2 cats anymore.
Yeah.
Went out the wrong door, never came back.
Well, I know. And they just fucked off.
It's a dangerous fetish, if you ask me.
Yeah, it was nice when we used to have 24-hour establishments. You could go and just horse around, walk around Walmart or Meijer as late as you wanted to.
Shit.
Do your grocery shopping at 3 a.m. That was the best time to go.
Yep.
If you could go super late at night, no one else is there. Peaceful. Great time to browse. But you can't do that. Used to have a 24-hour Starbucks over by the Dayton Mall. I used to like to go there and read sometimes or write. Just a nice atmosphere. Don't have that anymore. That's crazy.
At least we still have Jack in the box.
Lego Green Foot Torture says, I too have a fetish.
Oh no.
Is it a stepping on Legos fetish?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like to step on them yourself or watch other people step on Legos? Or
Are you
both?
asking me?
No.
Oh, Sam.
Lego Green Foot Torture.
Mm.
Jorfa said we know his fetish.
Oh yes.
Do we?
Discuss that.
Which fetish? It's escaping me now.
Doesn't he have a thing for older women?
Oh, was that it? Older ladies?
I like suburban late music, which I'm thinking of.
Suburban.
Suburban moms.
Yeah, that sounds like a butch thing.
Well, I know it is.
No, Jorfus is...
Soccer moms. Something.
The old tomboy girl.
Oh, that was it. I'm just thinking of Butch. Sorry, Butch.
The old tomboy girl.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he would have liked you as a young lady.
Yep.
You were quite the tomboy.
I was.
Not when I met you. You were a real girly girl.
I was still quite the tomboy.
Well, I mean, you played softball, but...
I just knew I had to get a boyfriend at some point. I couldn't walk around looking like trash.
Well, your whole team, that's what the Franklin girls made fun of you guys. They called you Barbies.
More makeup and stuff. Because we weren't, we didn't look like them.
A whole team of lesbos.
Yeah,
That they had the...
Yeah, I don't know if you're allowed to say that.
What, lesbo?
They weren't lesbians.
Well, I'm sure a lot of them were. Probably. Because the way I heard them talking to you guys gave me that impression.
They were not graced with good looks. So I think they were a little salty.
They were all very stout too.
Very stout. Yeah.
Not many petite Barbie-esque figures on that team, from what I recall.
No, they were eating good.
Eating good in the neighborhood. Yeah, I'm sure they were eating good.
Gross. It's disgusting. We're beautiful. We're beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's lovely.
You're beautiful.
We called them Skanklin, so it's fine.
I saw that James Blunt is hiding tickets to his new show in various cities, and gives clues online if you want to go and find them.
Okay.
He's got a great gimmick. He's just like the most brash Englishman you've ever seen.
He's
it's pretty
very blunt.
wild. He is very blunt. Indeed. Which you wouldn't think. But he's very self-aware. He makes fun of himself a lot, but he's also, he's a real jokester. Got a very...
This part's difficult.
A very blue sense of humor.
Like sad?
No. That's what they call, lots of dirty language. Foul, profane.
Why do they call it blue?
I don't know where.
What am I doing with myself?
I don't know where that comes from, to be honest. Blue humor. I don't know the origin of that.
Blue collar, maybe?
No, not blue collar. Blue humor.
I know, but maybe that's what it's from.
Look how Jess put the flare gun in his hand. He's gonna shoot himself in the dick with it. Look at that.
Whoopsie. Stop making fun of me.
Yeah, you definitely need to train up.
Well, I was in a hurry, in a scramble. I was rushing. I'm sorry. I didn't realize there were two different sides to it. I thought it was the same on both ends. Look at that. Look at that.
There we go.
Boat.
All right. Look at that. The Arca. They say it's bad luck if you don't name your boat. You ever heard that superstition?
Why'd you call it that?
What, a superstition? Why not? Because it's hilarious. Jorfus likes old, but not that old.
Not what old?
He says...
Me? As old as me?
No, he says he likes around 20 to 23. He considers that old.
Oh. Well, for him, that is old.
Yeah. I saw they were asking some new rookie NFL players what year you have to be born in for them to consider you old, So probably like 20, 21, 22-year-olds.
Okay.
And most of them said probably like if you're born in like the 80s, like 85. Yeah, that's me.
We are old.
An old man. An old fucking fogey. You think old is 89, Jorfus?
That is older.
I mean, that's old, yeah. But
Not
someone,
many spring chickens.
huh?
Not many spring chickens at that age.
No, not many. Some.
A few.
They got marathon runners who are like 100.
Yeah.
Look at Dick Van Dyke. Still drives his own vehicle.
Oh, that's sweet.
I think he's 101.
What's his secret? Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Fucking Dr. Pepper thing. Slapping his troubles away.
Well, he likes to dance a lot.
Oh.
And he's pretty, he likes joking around.
Laughing.
Has a good sense of humor.
That's the best medicine.
Jack LaLanne. Is Jack LaLanne still alive? Or has he passed on? Has he passed away? Jack LaLanne. He was the juicer guy. He was big on juicing. Not like
Juicing's a scam.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, he was the big juicer guy.
He's probably dead. He probably got kidney stones.
Jess is a hater.
Oxalate poisoning.
Jess is a hater.
There was a one lady who made herself so many fucking green juices that she killed herself. Oxalate poisoning. She gave herself oxalate poisoning and she died.
Well,
Making too many fucking celery and spinach juices.
gotta be careful with those oxalates.
You do.
They
Eat you
build
right
up. Plant defenses. They don't want to be eaten. It's like you think they're sitting ducks. See, that's the thing.
It's got the slow kill.
Yeah.
Kidney stones, motherfucker.
When you go out and hunt, those animals, you know, they have legs. They can run from you. Some of them might try to charge at you and defend themselves. So you kind of have to work for your meal. If you defeat the animal in combat, you win, and you get the spoils. To the victor go the spoils there in that case. But when you come to plants, they can't run. But that doesn't mean that there's no battle to be fought. Right?
Yeah, you get the poop cramps.
Yeah.
Can't run anymore. You shit your pants.
Good Brother said that Jack LaLanne was doing burpees at 100.
I can't even do burpees. I can. I just hate them, so I don't.
But he died in 2011.
Too many burpees.
Yeah.
That's what happens. That's why I don't do burpees.
He died of pneumonia.
It's also a scam.
Pneumonia is a scam.
Just being ridiculous now. Okay.
This is just bag number 2.
Yeah. Am I being too slow? Do you want to take over since you're faster? Sona's not here to complain about your fingers.
I know. Maybe she's busy. Busy night on the beat.
Might be.
Good Brother only stalk hunts on the ground. Him versus the animal, winner take all. For every meal. Every meal is a game of wits. Tree stands are for cowards, he says. Jorphus theorizes you're slow because you keep putting Lego pieces in your hair.
I haven't done that at all today.
No, she doesn't do that anymore because I'm not building. And I haven't done it to her because I'm so nice.
Yeah, you just heckle me and make me mess up in other ways.
How have I heckled?
You start telling me crazy things and I get distracted and then I get messed up.
What about
like when you told the story about the Sonichu medallion and I was so confused and blown away that I messed everything up.
No.
I had to go back and undo it and fix it.
Oh.
Hi, kitty cat. Oh.
Who's that, Wuna?
Yeah.
Hi, Wuna.
She's licking herself. She got mad that I interrupted her. How dare you?
Well, what if you were bathing and the cat just got in the shower?
She tries to. They try to.
Sparrow says that he loves our relationship.
That's so nice.
Well,
Maybe
thanks.
now's a good time to talk about the origin story.
Oh, yeah. We were going to talk about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're so sweet on camera.
Stop.
No, we have some history with Jaws.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of a special set. You see, one of the early, what do you say, one of the early pieces of media that we bonded over was the movie Mallrats.
We're gonna have somebody comment about how we have trash taste in movies again and we should get a divorce.
I don't care.
That was the last time we talked about Mallrats on your stream. He was like, you're not even divorced and you like Mallrats? That's trash. You guys suck. And then he never came back. Don't you remember that?
Kind of.
He left you a mean comment.
You would remember that.
It haunts me to this day.
Don't even remember that.
Anyway.
So when we first began talking regularly back in high school, back at the age of about 17, we would talk about our love of Kevin Smith movies, and in particular Mallrats. And in the movie, one of the main characters, T.S., he's going to propose to his girlfriend at Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida, on the Jaws ride, when Jaws popped out of the water. And then events ensue. He's not able to do that, but...
And the whole thing was like, it's such a horrible way to propose to your girlfriend. That was
Yeah.
like a running joke.
Well, he does at the end. Don't they show the montage
Yeah.
where... Yeah, he. I guess in the end he does, but...
We just spoil it.
Well, I don't think anyone's going to get upset. So anyway, we took a trip after we had been together. We'd been dating for several years. We went to Florida
4 years.
with some friends. We were dating for 4 years at that point.
I thought it was a lost cause. Thought he was never going to do it.
We were only 22.
I don't know.
But so after we had been together for 4 years, we went to Florida with our friends, and we went to Universal, and I had been planning and plotting and scheming. I had taken a ring with me of engagement, and I ended up proposing to Jess on the Jaws ride at Universal Studios when Jaws popped out of the water.
And it was, I thought, because of the whole movie thing, that it was like a joke. I thought it was just like being funny. So I didn't know he was being serious, so I didn't know how to respond. So
I believe you
proceeded to cuss
responded.
at you a lot.
I think you said, "What the fuck is that?"
I said, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
I was flabbergasted.
But it wasn't a joke.
And I cried a lot.
Yeah.
And I said, yes, of course.
And that's where we got
Some people
engaged.
thought I was scared of the shark.
Mm-hmm.
So I was crying.
Mm-hmm.
And hysterical.
Yes.
It's very hysterical.
So that's
Then
how
they
we...
tore down the ride.
Yeah, it's not there anymore.
Now nobody can do it.
Just like the place we got married. That's been
gone.
torn down too.
Yeah.
It's like the world is conspiring to remove all of the past remnants of our relationship, all the
one can tear
historical
us apart,
sites.
though.
I know. They can take the sights away, but they can't take the memories. What? You want me to do that one?
If
Well,
you want.
Well, you patted it like you wanted me to open it.
Well, I'm just wondering if we should do another bag. Or if I'm too slow.
Sparrow said beautiful.
What was worse than a stutter? What do you do?
Good brother's glad to see you're married today. Fished your ring out of the trash.
Hey! Stop it.
Well, that's okay, Sparrow. You got time.
All the relationships I had before Nick sucked butt as well.
I mean, that's how it goes when you're young. When you're in high school, most of the time they do suck. I remember when one of your exes called one time.
Don't tell stories that make me look bad.
That was a silly time.
You had many silly times too.
No, I wasn't even talking about that. I was talking about
Well.
when that guy called you. I think you were at my dad's house, and I could hear him like crying and confessing his love for you over the phone.
Yeah, he left me a voicemail. And he called me. I don't remember. Were you there? I thought I just told you and recorded it. I remember him calling me at my mom's house, trying to get me to get back with him. But I did record it because it was really pathetic.
Yeah.
We dated for like a second, and he didn't care about me.
Well.
He's a notch in your belt kind of fella.
And
dumped me because I wouldn't sleep with him. We dated for like a week, and he was an alcoholic, and he was 3 years older than me.
You could cancel him now.
I could, and he was not bright.
Sparrow said that he got broken up with after asking his girlfriend to homecoming this year.
Aww.
And he told Jorfus that women are terrifying.
They are. I'm still terrifying. You're just brave. Let's deal with my terrifyingness.
Ah.
Scary Terry.
That didn't scare me. I've been saying that for a long time.
Well.
At this point. I wonder if I should pop another Zen.
Yeah. Don't make yourself sick.
Zen's here. Popping Zens. I guess just toss me that canister if you don't mind. I wonder if they'll ever make like Zen potato chips, nicotine chips, nicotine infused Doritos,
Ew.
menthol Doritos.
Okay.
The coolest ranch.
It's not the coolest ranch. I have to snap these in here. Oh. Hold on.
No, I didn't swallow it. No, it sits betwixt your upper lip and your gums, kind of to the side of your front teeth. That's where I put mine anyhows.
Mm-hmm. You're supposed to do.
Not the tobacco-free nicotine pouch. That's exactly what it is.
Who said not that?
Sparrow. Nicotine is actually good for you. Did you know that?
You say to me? Did I
No,
know that?
no, to the chat.
That's a hot take. That's a conspiracy. I'm not allowed to say that with authority.
Okay.
It's still on the fringe.
Advisory. My opinion is that they're good for you.
You're not the only one.
Well, I know.
There are studies, and there are people who have looked into this.
I know.
Say it has,
I didn't just come up with it.
Surprising health benefits.
Yes, brain health.
Mm-hmm. Can boost cognitive performance.
What does the warning say? It just says it's
addictive.
an addictive chemical. It's an addictive chemical. I don't believe that, to be honest.
The funny thing is they had a hearing like a long time ago, right before they put that on all the labels, and they had all the 12 main, I don't know, heads in the industry who had done the studies, and they had them testify under oath whether or not they believed that nicotine in itself was addictive, and every single one of them said no, it was not. And they're like, well, we better slap it on all the labels, even though the top leading experts all said that it was not, and they testified that under oath. There's
You know
video
what?
of it. You can watch
You know what is addictive? Rituals. and habits.
Yeah, and they put chemicals in there that make you bond to that fixation
Yeah.
when you smoke a cigarette.
Because it's why do a lot of people have trouble quitting cigarette smoking if they're like chewing nicotine gum or doing pouches.
It doesn't have that same chemical that makes you.
What I'm saying is if it was just the nicotine, you would be like, oh, if it worked the way they say it does and your brain was just addicted to the nicotine and that's why you smoked, then just having any form of nicotine would be sufficient, but that's not the case. Turns out people like smoking. That's what you come to enjoy. It's more than just the chemical of nicotine. It's an entire thing that you do. That's why a lot of people who even know the risks are like, yes, I understand this isn't good. I like doing it though. You know?
Yeah, we're gonna get canceled. They're gonna come after us.
Go for it. What I was wondering recently was like, who did Big Tobacco piss off in like the late 80s or early 90s?
What do you mean?
They had to have pissed someone off. They had to have made some enemies behind the scenes to have that huge push like come out of nowhere to where you couldn't have like cigarettes on TV, you couldn't have it in movies. Because everyone smoked before that.
The sugar industry.
Ah.
You have to make somebody the bad guy.
Because before that, it was fine. Good Brother said Karens. Well, yeah, I mean, Karens came out in full force in support of it, but there was big money behind that because a bunch of Karens would not have been able to combat the entire tobacco industry. There was big money involved in getting like cigarette commercials banned and making it so you couldn't, I don't believe this study. I remember hearing this when all that shit was going on, and I still remember it when I was a kid. They did this study supposedly, and they found out that like more kids knew who Joe Camel was than Mickey Mouse, and that was like one of the feathers in the Karen cap. This shows how destructive the marketing is and how they're targeting our children with Joe Camel commercials. And you used to see Joe Camel everywhere. Now he's a relic. I've got a Joe Camel mug down in my office.
I didn't know his name was Joe.
Yeah, Joe Camel.
Joe Campbell.
Not Campbell.
I was making a joke.
See, Sparrow didn't even know who it is.
See? They erased him, canceled him.
I should go get it.
He's been canceled.
I'm gonna go get my Joe Camel mug.
I'll just keep being boring over here. No, you don't need to get my pokies. Watch out what you're doing.
I'm gonna set it right here. There. Just keep it like that. That's fine.
Thanks. Whoops. I'm being a dummy. Shit. Wait a minute. You left, I started fucking everything up. I got too nervous.
Uh-oh. I'm back with Joe Campbell. Toe Camel? No, not Toe Camel.
People used to get that tattooed on them.
The Joe Camel.
On their toe.
Mod's back. Here's Joe Camel. Look how cool he is. Smooth character. So he would be on a lot of cigarette ads back in the day. And then they were like, you can't do that. You can't use that cartoon character.
You gotta put the cartoon characters on all the cereals.
Yeah, that's all right.
That's what the kids need.
They need more sugar. Why did they ban it? Because they said it was targeting children. They said kids would look at Joe Camel and be like, we want to smoke now. So it was too dangerous. They had to ban him. Joe Camel is one of the first victims of cancel culture.
That's what I just said. You got canceled.
Yeah. So this is a relic. What year is this from? This is from 91. This was right before he got his throat slashed. Yeah.
I'm so addicted.
Jorfa said he hates smoking, but the mascot looks fresh as hell. I mean, you can hate smoking, that's fine.
I just read a study saying that despite all of the efforts to reduce smoking and make it harder for people because of its link and association to lung cancer, and despite reduced smoking rates, people are getting lung cancer at a higher rate due to non-smoking factors. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. That's what I say.
Well,
Maybe
actually, oh, go ahead.
non-smokers get lung cancer. That's the crazy part. That's what I mean.
Sparrow said camels are flightless. My ass, that camel looks fly as hell. Yeah, actually, you know what?
You all want to smoke cigarettes right now, don't you? Look what you did. Now we're gonna get in trouble.
No, I've talked about before. Smoking does make you look cool. It's not good for you, but it does make you look cool. There's no disputing that. But no, this is actually,
You know
it's
what
not.
else makes you look cool?
Hold on, it's not a mug, and it's not a koozie either. In fact, I don't know what this is. We'll just call it a sculpture because
Be a planter.
that doesn't even. This is just a regular size can, and it doesn't fit in here. So
Put water in there and drink it.
no, you can't. There's a hole in the bottom.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, see? So it's not a mug.
Maybe you can grow like a chia pet.
I mean, if you really wanted to,
Why not?
you could.
Well, what the hell else are you gonna do with them?
Put pens in it. I just put it on display. I just have it up on my bookshelf like that. But yeah, it's not like you smoke one cigarette and you're addicted. That's crazy. I've told you guys before.
I smoked for like a year and then I was like, I'm not doing that anymore. And I just quit doing it.
Beer bottle, you derf. He said, I don't know.
Who called you a derf?
Good brother. This
You
would
could
be
put like a high noon in there.
that. It's just like really unwieldy. It's not. It doesn't seem like a good koozie. It's not insulated.
It's crunchy.
It's just like hard plastic. This would make for an awful
It
koozie.
probably is a pen holder.
Yeah, I think it's just to put pens in or something. I don't think it's for a beer bottle either.
It's to stick your cigarettes in there.
Just
Nice and
like,
stale.
yeah,
Round.
just leave all your cigs in there.
Let your cats chew on them.
Yum.
Look, there's like a little seat. Isn't that cute?
Ashtray? No.
No, it'd catch on fire.
Yeah.
Look what we got.
Decals. Decal time.
I'm gonna take a minute to appreciate my Hello Kitty nails.
Mm-hmm.
Look how cute she is.
Aw.
Just hanging out.
How nice. Here, do you want to hold that while I...
I don't have much wiggle room here.
Which one
Number
is it?
2.
Number 2. The Amity Gazette. Campbell attacked. We were just talking about Campbell.
Lore.
Joe Campbell. Joseph Campbell. I like Joseph Campbell. He's one of my Obi-Wans in life.
Not getting good view.
There you go.
Got it?
Yep.
Spirit says I need Nick to do that. That's what I know. I always make Nick do the decals. It's too much stress for me.
Good Brother said his Kuromi file got corrupted.
That's not good.
What'd you do? How'd that happen?
Well, she is, you know, the most corrupt one of all.
Maybe they should call her Corrupty.
She's not really corrupt. She's just like, she's like the
Is she
the
evil?
dark side. No, you have like My Melody, which is the pink bunny,
Yeah.
and she's like the the nemesis. She's like the anti. She's like the dark.
Who's the
Might not
dark
be.
Hello Kitty?
I don't think there is one.
Oh.
I think Karomi's the only like maybe Bats Maru. He's the dark somebody.
Did I tell you about this guy I follow? Justin Wang. He had posted that they didn't. I guess they do this fan vote every year of like who the best Hello Kitty character is, and I don't remember who won.
Somebody unseated. I think it was Pom Pom Purin. I think he got first place, and I don't think he took the first place seat from probably Kitty.
Well, this guy was upset. He's like, "How did everyone fuck up and not vote for Bats Maru again?" Starlin's Lego Sets and Games is here.
Hello.
Hello, Kitty, because they got a kitty profile picture.
Aw.
And we were just showing Jess's Hello Kitty nails. And look, there's a kitty right here. Hi, Luna.
She's like, what?
Hi, Luna. Hello.
Give herself a kitty bath. Thank you, cat.
She's like the softest cat I've ever known.
Bootsy's pretty soft. She's fluffy.
But she's like silky.
That's why I bought her.
She's got like a silky.
That's why I picked her out, because when she was a baby, she was like she looked like those little sprites from Spirited Away. Those little like soot sprites. She was like an eyeball with like a black puff surrounding her eyes. She looks so soft and fluffy. Oh, you can't even see her facial features.
Oh, Starlin's has this set.
Did you build it already?
Yeah. Says very cool display.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Looking forward to displaying it. We built that a couple months back. That Mario. There's our floral arrangement we did a few weeks ago.
There's me eating a big ball of chocolate.
I saw that.
Are you groaning in exasperation because I'm taking so long building this?
Mm-hmm.
You want
The
to take
toy
over?
Freddy.
Maybe you can do the
There's
next
Freddy.
bag if we do more after this.
He looks horrified.
Who?
Freddy.
Oh yeah, looks like he's been through, like he just saw something. He probably saw the doll.
Maybe he'll keep us safe.
Yeah, we got enough creepy. I mean, she's a creepy doll, but like, we've got the blue guy, the Poppy Playtime and Kissy Missy. I heard some girl was getting tattooed the other day. Not by me, I think either by Paige or Audrey, and she was talking about how she works at a preschool. And she's like, this kid came in there with this freaking scary ass looking doll from Poppy something. She was like saying it, and she's like, who lets their kids walk around with a doll like that? And I'm like,
we do.
like, we just give that to our 2-year-old at bedtime. She requests.
Yeah,
Kissy
this is the Packard Bell. Same exact one that I had when I was a boy, the very first family computer we ever had. And you can see we got Mist over there, Grim Fandanga,
I want to find the Page Master.
Day of the Tentacle, System
I
Shock,
used to love that game.
Page Master
Yeah, the Page Master. You know what's hilarious?
with Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, the crazy thing is I used to play the Page Master game on the old computer. And I loved it. It was one of my favorites, but I've never seen the movie.
I've never watched it either.
I've never seen it, but I loved the game. It was great. I probably should see it at some point.
Have I read The Hunger Games? Nope, never did. And have I... I mean, if you grew up when we did, you definitely played Oregon Trail in school. What? What? Jess hates the Oregon Trail.
I hated Oregon Trail Day. Everybody was just, this is the greatest day ever.
I loved playing
Fucking
Oregon
hated
Trail.
Oregon Trail Day. Just like, let's go be stressed out about the worst time about being a human. We're gonna be living in the Oregon Trail. I'm gonna get fucking dysentery. Good thing we got our Zen pouches. Better stock up on them. I'm gonna go to Costco and get one of those when I get paid on Monday. Get one of them buckets.
How about
$70.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Well, how about the Amazon Trail? Did you ever play that?
You're making that up.
No, it was similar. It was like the next evolution of it.
Is this like John Puzzle?
No, it was a real game. You went to the Amazon and you had to survive.
Do you get one of those things that
But
flies into your urethra and spikes
no,
you?
it wasn't that graphic. But there were like tribesmen you had to trade with. And I always remember like they had voiceovers for the people you would talk to, and the guy that you traded with, this native man. Whenever you would go up to talk to him and go to the screen where it shows his face, um, I'm pretty sure this is what he said. This is what stuck in my memory. Is he says, "I have some things."
Is that why you say that sometimes?
Yeah, it's from that game. It's like that's how he's telling you about his wares. Oh, I have some things.
It's not even enticing. Everybody has some things.
Did I ever have Pokemon Emerald? No. I was a red and blue boy. Super OG. And I still got my original 151 Pokemon cards from the OG very first set.
How much do you think those are worth?
Not as much as you would wish.
$20.
It's just cool that I still have them.
A solid 20.
Probably more than that. But maybe if I had them all graded, that's where the real money is. You got to have them graded to get anything out of them now. But that costs money too. The tribe member sounds like Mort from Madagascar TV show. Never saw that.
I've seen the movie.
I recently played a game that was like a horror version of the Oregon Trail. It's called the Oregon Trail. And it was set in like zombie times.
The original game is scary.
Well, this was extra scary. I did a full playthrough on the channel if anyone wants to go and check it out. It's called the Oregon Trail. Look up
Oregon.
Oregon.
Oh,
Yeah, like your
I thought you were just
organs.
saying Oregon
No,
differently.
organ, like vital organs of your body.
Number 4 on the brown.
Oh, on the brown, huh?
Brown town.
Let me stick it in the brown here. Number 4.
You're sticking it on the brown.
Okay.
Just gently caressing it on the brown. Did you play the old first Wolfenstein?
Yeah, of course. That was the first PC shooter that I ever did play. How do they have it here? Which way is...
The dial's at the top.
Okay. Yeah, my friend Eric, back when I was a very young lad, he was the only person I knew who had a gaming PC. That's where I had my first encounters with PC gaming. That's where I first played Commander Keen and Wolfenstein, Storybook Weaver, which I bought for that computer, and my kids love playing that. You make your own storybooks. It's pretty funny, some of the shit they come up with, too.
They write some weird things, and there's always a poop monster. What? The poop giant.
The poop giant.
And the
Spanish conquistadores. Yeah, Storybook Weaver's fun.
Jorpa says something about you being goddamn right about something.
I don't know.
Oh, that you sound like the Mort from Madagascar, I think. I do love... Well, I can't do very dynamic views because we're tethered to a cord and I was at a weird angle. Sorry, I did my best. What the fuck? If we vote on another bag, maybe you should take over. I can't even. I'm all slippering around. Dang it. Hold on. There we go. Maybe you should do the next bag.
It'd be fun to do a playthrough or something on this computer sometime. And just set the camera up potato style. I wanted to do that a few weeks back and just vetoed it.
Just because I didn't like the game you picked.
We have to play Maniac Mansion. We should do Maniac Mansion one week and then Day of the Tentacle the next.
Fine, but you have to play Maniac Mansion.
Fine.
Like that hooker walking around the graveyard for 20 years.
Hey.
She was.
I believe the proper terminology is sex worker.
I said hooker and not the other word.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
Whore, hooker, slut.
Oh, stop.
It's all the same. It all means the same thing. It's a lady of the night.
No, because you can call just like a regular girl who likes to boogie. You can call her a whore.
Yeah.
They don't usually call her a hooker.
They call her.
Getting paid.
What are they? How's it go? They call her a hooker, and they call her a slut, and they call her a whore. And then you really might know what it's like to smoke the finest of greens.
That's not how it goes, and I hate when you sing that. It's the worst. You like turn into like a different man.
It's what he says.
No, it's not. He doesn't say the finest of greens.
I've been upside down. I've been downside up. I smoke the finest of greens.
I think he says I smoke the finest weed. I don't
No.
think he says the finest of greens.
He says the finest of greens.
He doesn't.
He does.
Put number 1 on that.
Here. Number 1.
Stupid ass finest of greens. I hate when you sing that.
That's what he said. I didn't write the song. Good Brother knows all about that. That guy's from his hometown. Him and Eminem had a beef because they were both Detroit rappers.
Starlin said you should play Doom 94 on the computer.
I could do that too.
Good Brother said you should have a best of 7 Dr. Mario tournament.
Oh gosh. We just played some Dr. Mario 64 the other night and just whomped me as
Best
usual.
Of 7. That seems unnecessary.
Well,
seems rude.
It's true.
I think best of 7 is just being hateful at that point.
Good Brother said it is, in fact, in quotes, the finest of green.
Whatever.
I told you.
I hate that. I hate when you sing about that.
I told you I wasn't making it up. Everlast for the win.
Okay, we gotta put the coffee.
Good Brother, did you ever run into Everlast at any...
It's Bootsy. Bootsy.
Boot scoot. Hey, it's like that. It's like the meme. Wait, don't get her away. It's like the meme.
No, I was trying to get her to get it.
Boot scoot. Hey, Boot. Bootsy.
I got it.
Hey, Bootsy. Hey, Bootsy, do the meme. Do the meme right here. You just need to look up a little bit more.
She's sleepy. I just woke up from a nap.
Where are you going?
More like the cat at the dinner table.
Yeah.
She's
getting
to
it.
Fight, want to yell at her.
Boot scoot. Oh, Bootsy's a lady. That's a lady.
She got it. She got it.
Hey, Boots. What are you doing, Boots?
Yeah,
She's getting pissed. Are you sleepy?
She was until I started messing with her.
Now she's sick of your shit.
Her favorite thing to do is to like sit on top of my iPad when I'm trying to draw and I back up. I can help you.
Sparrow needs her, he says.
She's very sweet. She's a lovely little kitty cat. Sometimes she doesn't know how to calm down though.
She's very fluffy.
Got furry toes.
She's half Maine Coon, half Egyptian Mao. Just like her sister down there. Just like Luna. Luna's asleep.
Good thing she got her bath and they don't have to do the strong beauty.
Oh!
She's coming to get it.
Oh, she's taking it.
No, she ran off with a shoe the other day. She gets stuff out of our room and runs away with it all the time. I see her pick up like whole ass things. Hey.
How do we get such fluffy cats? Because the Maine Coon brand of kitty, the Maine Coon brand is very fluffy.
She's very sweet.
Hi there.
She's got a big fluffy tail.
Starlins wants to know if we've heard an old Nintendo game called Conker's Wild Adventure.
Like Conker's Bad Fur Day?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just
I
like
haven't played the
Conker.
Wild Adventure, but I used to play the Bad Fur Day all the time.
I'm surprised that Lewis allowed that to...
My brother would find that, and Dad didn't know what it was.
That's a very raunchy game.
Talks about his nuts all the time.
Is there more in this bag still?
Yeah, a couple more things. We're almost done with it though. I got distracted by the kiddies. I gotta finish putting the accoutrements. Do you want to do the next bag if people are still interested in more bags?
Yeah, I guess I can.
You're faster than me. Oh, this one's different. Well,
Yeah, even Nintendo wouldn't put it in their own magazine, Starlin said.
that's sad.
Well, it did just fine. It's a classic to this day. I've got it on the N64.
Mm-hmm.
We should play that sometime.
It's a good one.
What's up, Scared German likes the color red? Howdy do. Welcome to the show. As we're building Legos. By the way, 8 people watching right now, but only 4 likes.
Well, probably they all liked it, and then YouTube would only let half of them register.
You guys could help the channel out by hitting your like button and also the subscribe, because then you can come back next time. You could even come back on Monday night, because I do live video game streaming Monday through Friday at 11 p.m. And then we've been doing the Legos on Saturday nights between 10 and 11, a little bit closer to 11 recently.
Yeah.
Thanks for the likes, pals.
We had a
Appreciate
housewarming
ya.
party we went to today, so we were a little late to get started. And, you know, current events.
Scared German is tired.
Me
Or-
too.
You're tired?
I'm okay, but I am tired.
Are the Zen pouches helping you?
Yeah.
Do you need another one yet?
No, I'm good. Had enough Zens today. Had a couple at the party. Since I'm not drinking alcohol anymore.
Yeah.
I'm straight edge.
I might have a little splash of something.
When, right now?
Yeah. Just a slash.
Oh, like that.
That Eagle Rare.
Go get some.
Maybe that Rare Eagle. Probably finish my Liquid Death first.
Well, I'm almost done with this, and I can take over the camera for a second while you go do that if you want.
You guys got to come back and watch this badass game that I started last night called Chronicles of the Wolf. If you're a Castlevania fan, it'll be right up your alley. It's fantastic. I don't know how it's not, like at the top of the Steam sales charts right now. They got some real BS on there. It's really weird which games take off and which ones don't. I don't get it sometimes. It's pretty awesome though. I'm a big fan. I'm enjoying it. Good vibes, good karma.
Oops.
What happened? What's wrong?
Nothing.
You faxed something up?
Oh.
Could I play Undertape? Play Undertape on the old computer? Undertale. I don't suppose that would probably run on the old Packard Bell. I could certainly play it on the new computer. I could play some of the, we've also got these fun LucasArts adventure game packs over there.
Nope.
Some of that stuff's cool.
Wasn't right either. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Hold on. I might have made a mistake here.
By doing what?
I don't know. I didn't have enough of these. So I looked where I had one.
Hmm?
Hold on.
What happened?
Just give me a second.
All right,
Might
just
have had it.
made a critical error.
No, that's right. That was wrong, but what I just did was right. So I just have to put that back.
Looks like you've been smoking the finest of greens.
I have been.
Have I heard of a channel called Techno Fur? I have not. Never heard of that.
Here we go.
What's the deal with Techno Fur? What are they up to over there on the Techno Fur channel?
Okay. There's that.
Starlin said, just to prepare you, building the front of the boat will make you go mentally insane.
Well, good thing you're going to be doing that.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
Okay. Now I can put this piece on that was missing. Good thing that wasn't like 100 steps back.
Mm-hmm.
Slightly messed up.
Building that thing was pretty brutal at certain parts there.
Which part?
The floral arrangement. Oh, Technofur is making a real spring lock suit. Well, hopefully no one dies in it. Hopefully it's more like the spring lock suits in Secret of the Mimic, where they don't actually puncture your lungs and kill you. That'd be better if you're trying to do a cosplay to not die. If you die for your cosplay, that's another level.
It really is.
I wouldn't recommend doing that.
Okay, just about done here.
Oh, you asked if he could do a collab, and he said maybe. That'd be cool.
If who could?
Sparrow, because Sparrow likes to build FNAF stuff as well.
Ooh. Can't fit my finger in there.
No, I built a floral arrangement. Well, we did. The flower set, not the floor. I wonder if anyone's ever done their floor in Legos.
Let's do it.
Just rip up the carpet and put Legos down. Pour resin on top.
Yeah, you totally do that.
You could do like whatever pattern you wanted to. You could probably build tiles out of Legos. Should we do that?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Take a lot of Legos.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've seen where people put pennies down over their entire floor, gluing them down. You could do a similar thing with bottle caps, too.
Sorry, I messed everything up. I'm a dumb dummy today, everybody.
That's all right. We all have dumb dummy times.
See, this is why I shouldn't work Saturdays. I feel like since I've been working Saturdays and I've been streaming, I haven't been doing as good of a job. I'm trying my best.
I know. No one's mad.
Some people are mad. Who goes there?
Starlins hopes somebody makes a life-size Doom statue in the Doom 94 suit and cover art. That'd be pretty badass. I like that.
Do that.
And Good Brother said they built a whole real house from Legos in the UK. An entire home. How'd they secure it?
What you doing? What game are you playing?
Did they glue piece by piece?
World.
Did you build anything cool?
Yes, I built restaurants. Oh,
You built restaurants?
I was talking about Roller Coaster Tycoon World. I made about 4, I think, and I made some staff shops.
Staff shops?
I got food restaurant and drink restaurants. Yeah, I made lots of.
That's really cool.
Yeah, the first roller coaster was
That's little Sonny boy.
like
Lazarus is in his room.
hyper coaster thingy.
Say hi to Jorphus.
Hi, Jorphus.
Say hi to Good Brother.
Hi.
Be careful not to knock the Legos down. Can you get the next bag for Dad? Number
4?
Yes.
Thank you.
Throw it right at him.
Say hi to Sparrow.
Hi, Sparrow.
Everyone says hi. Say hello, everybody in the chat.
You can say that. It's not scary. Everybody's nice.
Everyone's saying hi.
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 All right, go play your game. Me and Dad are gonna finish streaming.
Well, I'm done for now.
Okay, won't you and Lassie start settling down watching something for bed?
What other games do I play? I play a lot of games. Too many to list off. I mean, if you just look through
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get them situated.
past live videos, uploads, I'm creeping up on 2,000 videos here, so we've played quite a selection of games. A lot of indie horror, a lot of stuff that the majority of people have never heard of. A lot of underground, off the radar shit from Itch, and games that are kind of under the radar on Steam as well. But some of the stuff I'll play is mainstream. I'm not a total hipster about it. I like trying to play stuff that not everyone else is playing. So that's what we do. Nah, he likes to play tuber. He wants to be a tuber. He's always making his own vids. He's too young to have a channel yet, but he likes to record his gameplays and talk like he's recording videos for YouTube and shit.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Do I play tabletop warfare games like Warhammer? I do not. Good Brother does. I'd like to. I've always been interested in tabletop gaming. It's just, especially as you get older, I feel like it's one of those deals where you can get people over to your house like one time. I mean, we just tried doing it with a very, very small group of people to play a very simple game like Hero Quest. And I think we got together once. So people are always like, yeah, man, that sounds awesome. Let's do D&D. Let's do a D&D campaign, or let's play this or that. And it's just big flake out time. Everybody flakes out. Maybe if I had the Gygax dungeon like fucking Joe Manganiello. Let's do a little Eagle Rare. Just a splash. Just a little splash there. Just something elegant. Just something to take the edge off. I do like Lord of the Rings. Right now, though, as books go, what?
Do you need to stay plugged in? Or if so, I'm gonna have to
Probably
change
not. No, we're okay to unplug for a bit. But right now I'm reading Dune. This is not rum. This is a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. But I'm reading Dune right now, and they just released a Dune game that looks really cool. But I want to finish the book, at least the first one. You know, speaking of Dune, what's his face? Dennis Villeneuve posted today that they're going to be releasing a new Dune film in 2026. The next, like the film adaptation of the next book in the series, which is pretty cool. I haven't watched any of the movies, not the original, not the new ones, because I wanted to read the book first. I am probably a little over a third of the way through, and it's awesome. It's great. It's not like a book that you can kind of read on the go, because there's a lot of political intrigue and stuff like that, so you have to be paying attention when you read it. Not a good one to just like take and read like a page here and there. I like to sit down typically do a chapter a night. That's what I try to do. But I'm enjoying it. Starlin says I should read The Hunger Games and watch the movies with Katniss Everdeen. Is that her name?
Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence. Okay, what do I do here? We're on bag 4.
Ghoulies here.
Ghoulie! Fashionably late.
Real quick, you got that plug?
Yeah, that's my...
No, for mine.
Oh.
The pink. I need the pink cord.
Yeah, let me give it the old reach around.
You got Luna? She's gonna scratch you like that.
Here you go.
Thank you. Here, hold this for a quick moment. Go. Everybody's so excited.
Our Wrenchmeister is here.
Okay.
Fucking Ghoulie. What are you up to, Ghoulie?
Laz, do you want to say hi?
Oh.
Good job. Ghoulie is house sitting for a friend.
Oh yeah, he said he was going to be doing that.
Do the cats rule the house or not? Yeah.
They rule it?
Mostly. Warrior thinks he rules the house.
Yeah. Warrior. Old tough guy.
Maybe he's because he's the lawyer of the house.
The lawyer.
There we go.
Ghoulie says he's been here. He hasn't seen Jorphus in a while, and he misses him.
Oh.
We've all missed Jorphus.
Well, glad you're here.
Have you been feeling any better, Jorphus?
The nosebleeds all finished up, hopefully.
Third Sparrow says they rain the house with torment and constant shedding.
They don't shed too much. You would think they'd shed more. But the dogs are really the bad shedders.
Uh-huh.
Loki is the baddest one because like he poops like every 10 minutes.
But that doesn't have anything to do with his fur shedding.
Oh, shedding?
I think
Yeah, like his hair. Oh, you thought we were saying. That's okay. That's funny that you thought. That's cool.
No, not shitting.
Shedding.
I said shedding.
No, I know, but you thought we were talking about pooping. But we were talking about their hair falling out. That's what it's called when their hair comes out a lot. Shedding. I get what you were thinking, though. My mom sent me this video about the 5 rarest traits in a person's face.
Yeah.
And Emerson has all of them. Maybe, one of them maybe. The rarest is a cleft chin, a dimple, which I feel like sometimes
Very good.
He's got a scratch on his shoulder, but it sounded like he was talking about his face. Hey, the other thing, they said that, can you wiggle your ears?
No.
Can you try? See if you can make your ears wiggle.
Ian can.
No.
Can you do it?
He just shook his head.
Oh.
But they said a gap in the tooth. They said dimples, a widow's peak. And I don't remember the other one. A cleft chin, I think. And then wiggling your ears.
I can do it.
Can you wiggle yours? Nope. That doesn't count. Ghoulie has dimples too. Yeah, everybody has dimples except for me. I'm the only.
I'm Dimple.
Yeah. Everybody's got the dimples. Sometimes I can put my face just right and I kind of have one.
Just one dimple.
Yeah.
You have 2 dimples. You have dimples.
Not,
What do you mean?
not very prominent.
Yeah, they're not prominent, but you have dimples.
That's just my chubby cheeks. Mr. Dorf says he doesn't have dimples. And then Third Sparrow said nipples? Everybody has nipples mostly.
Some people have 3 nipples.
What?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ew. Actually, we all have two nipples. Two right here, and then our belly button.
It's not a nipple. It's the opposite of a nipple.
Or
We need to get to bed.
two
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
nipples right here. Oh, bye.
Third sparrow recognized that he thought he was saying shitting. Good night.
Night night.
Ghoulie says he has a permanent knot in his head from when he ran to the wall at Mock Hell when he was a toddler.
Oh.
That's not good.
Mock hell.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like one of those hell house things? Like around Halloween?
I think he just mean he ran really fast into the wall.
Oh. Like M-A-C-H?
Like, yeah.
I thought you meant like
Oh,
mock,
no, I'm
like,
sorry.
Like they went to
Yeah.
a hell house event and he got scared of the devil and...
As a toddler, his parents just wanted to scare Jesus into him.
Well...
Third Sparrow says he face planted in the kitchen floor in 2nd grade and now has a forever crooked nose.
Oh.
Nick has a deviated septum from getting hit in the nose with a line drive.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need a lawyer? Mm-hmm.
I need a lawyer to sue America's Funniest Home Videos
Mm-hmm.
for putting my line drive on blast.
Yeah, they did that without your consent.
I know.
Jorfus also once smashed his head against a wall while playing blind duckling, and he has a permanent scar on his forehead.
Oh. I had a scar on my eye for the longest time. From messing around in my basement with a strobe light.
Oh.
We were all bopping around as kids with the strobe light turned on with wrestling themes in the background. And then I banged in my friend's head and split my eye open.
Oh. That's not good.
I know.
Third Sparrow said, actually, he said, mock hell yeah.
Mm.
I'm working on it. There's too many things being said at the same time. I'm
What?
patiently, he said, Ghoulie couldn't believe I missed that. Saul Goodman coming to your state. I will help you win this case. See you in the court room. That's what Starlin said.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
We should watch that show sometime.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be fun to watch Better Call Saul and then Breaking Bad right afterwards.
I'll never watch that again.
Why do you always say that? You always have to be such a bummer about it.
It was so stressful.
Well, it's supposed to be.
I know. Why are you wandering around? Like a lurker in the night.
I'm
Emerson
lurking
said
around.
that you left something in the car.
What?
View finder thing.
Does he need that to go to sleep?
No.
Then I guess we'll get it in the morning, won't we?
I was just gonna say, could you get it when you
We can get it in the morning when you wake up, when you take the dogs out. Since you don't need it to go to bed.
You don't need to sleep
When
with
you
it on.
when you be weird.
Don't you have work tomorrow?
No, it's Sunday tomorrow.
Yeah.
Get to bed. Third Sparrow said his brother pushed him down the unfinished basement stairs and he got stabbed by a nail when he was 4. That's horrible.
It's like an R.L. Stein book.
Ghoulie's going to join his buddies on his game. So he
Alright.
says good night. Thanks for stopping by.
Good night, Ghoulie. Enjoy your gaming session.
Sparrow says he also dropped me when I was 1 and that's why he's so slow.
Oh.
That's not good. I'm sure you're not too slow.
Hmm.
Did you mess something up?
No. No, it's okay. Now I flip it.
I lost my twofers and didn't have front teeth for a long time. But I have them now.
Because you fell off the countertop.
Yeah.
That's a bad ordeal. Suffer as a child.
It happened twice.
Twice? What were you doing?
Well, the countertop, my dad had set me on the countertop in the kitchen when I was probably 2 or 3. I was probably 3. I was probably like Juice's age and I fell off. And then I think it made it like loose or something. I'm not really sure. I don't think it fell out, or maybe one fell out and then the other one, I'm not sure. But then the second time I was standing on the rocking chair and I fell off like a dingus, only falling on my teeth.
My great grandpa always used to tell a story about me. He would take me to the local farmer's market with him, and he said that kid would sit right there on the countertop, and I'd say, "Don't go anywhere," and he'd sit right there and wouldn't move a muscle.
That's how Lazarus was when he was a baby.
Mm-hmm.
The other kids were not like that.
No, they were not.
Emerson almost got himself hit by a car.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, hold my hand. And he was like, fuck that. And took off running right into the road. That was not a good day. Luckily, no. Could have been a worse day. It was a good day.
Yeah, it was a good day. Because nothing happened.
Yeah.
Except him being unruly.
Mm-hmm. Starlin said his little brother threw a play cash register at their head and it started bleeding, and the brother only got a single spanking.
You were hoping for more?
Mm-hmm.
More severe punishment? These little toy registers are pretty hefty.
Mm-hmm. Not like those little Fisher-Price ones they make now.
No.
That's not good.
Anyone have any nice plans for tomorrow? On their Sunday afternoon? Gonna go cruising and grooving? Are you gonna go cruising and grooving tomorrow, Jess?
No. People
No?
are still telling horrible things that happen to them as children.
Oh.
We did get invited to go do something tomorrow.
To go do something. That sounds ominous.
Eric has his kids, and he said that they're going to his girlfriend Jessica's house. She lives in Dayton, and she has a pool, and they have the Dayton Air Show, and you can see the planes from her house. Said if the boys wanted to come over and swim and watch the airplanes, we were welcome to join them.
Okay.
I do have drawing to do tomorrow. I don't want to be up late. At some point, I need to get to bed at a normal time so I can start back getting up early to do my workouts.
Start back on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
He's Third Sparrow said, one time I was lying upon a chair on my stomach and my brother pushed me off. I fell on my face, bit my tongue so bad that my mouth was pouring blood, and it caused my upper right canine tooth to die. A lot of mean brothers. I thought our kids were mean. Jorfa says tomorrow he'll eat some asado and visit his godparents.
Oh.
And then Starlin's said, I didn't get stitches, though. My mom just wiped my head and healed it with some medicine because I didn't want stitches. Yeah, I get that. Hello, super cool dude.
What's up,
Welcome.
Super Cool? How's it going?
I hit my head real hard at the YMCA. Slammed my head into this bumpy ass wall. And I thought I was going to need stitches, but they just put a butterfly band-aid on it, and I was good to go.
Yeah, I never had stitches.
I've never had them either, knock on wood. And only one broken bone. Did you ever break
Same here.
anything?
Yeah, my leg. When I
Oh.
was super duper little.
Oh, yeah. Rolling down a hill or something?
Yeah, I was using the fake lawnmower and I fell and rolled all the way down the grandparents' hill in their backyard. Broke my leg and I had to be in a cast at like 2 years old.
Aw.
They said it was so pitiful.
Yeah, I could imagine.
But I don't remember that at all, so no big deal. Water under the bridge.
My brother broke his arm climbing across dressers. Effed around and found out.
Probably doing wrestling moves.
No, he was just
climbing.
Yeah, climbing and jumping from surface to surface, and they were like books on top, and he swiped and cranked his arm. Just doing dumb shit. My brother used to like put himself down the laundry chute, just like
He went down the laundry chute?
Yes. Have you seen the laundry chute at my mom's house?
Yeah.
So yeah, you throw your laundry down, and it goes in like a pile. So he would throw all the laundry down into like a pile, and then he would like ride down the laundry chute and land. It's like a box cutout in the ceiling. It's not like a metal slide. It's just like a big open hole that you just flop down. He was a tiny guy. He was built kind of like Lazarus was, or is. He was built like Lazarus is. Super cool dude said, "What are we talking about?" Just
childhood injuries.
Yeah.
Childhood trauma.
We haven't delved that deep yet. My brother once stuck bubblegum in my hair. It was red hot cinnamon bubblegum because it was too spicy. He didn't like it, so instead of putting it in the trash, he stuck it in my hair. He couldn't put it in the bottom of my hair. He had to put it in the top.
Classic.
I cried. I was so sad.
They have to cut it out.
No, they were able to get it out. Ice cubes. Mean brothers.
It's like an old-fashioned remedy, huh? The ice cube trick.
Yeah, it like freezes up the sticky stuff.
You're supposed to do that if you get peanut butter stuck in your hair. Do the same kind of thing.
Maybe.
Did you ever see that lady who would she use super glue on her hair
Oh yeah.
to like smash it down?
Instead of that
slick
like
it
curl
back?
glue stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
She used that wood glue, gorilla glue.
Yeah. You gotta be a real dumb dummy to do that.
I saw a thing on the internet where a lady was getting her eyelashes done, and the tech like ran out of the eyelash glue. She just was like, "Well, I'll just use like a little dab of super glue. She won't notice." And like the lady almost lost her eyeball.
Oh jeez.
Yeah,
You can't
got real messed up.
you can't switch that out. It's not a good alternative there.
I remember one time when I was little, I was like, I like having sparkles on my eyes. So I was like, you know what would last longer than glitter if I just use this glittery nail polish? So I tried to paint that on my eyelids, and I remember it burned so bad. I never told my mom. I never told anybody. This is the first time. I thought I was going to die. What have I done? I'm all right. I think.
As far as you know.
I do have this one eye that waters sometimes. Maybe that's
that
why.
why?
Probably. To this day.
Why did that one girl's eye always water?
She had like permanent conjunctivitis.
Permanent.
I don't
Permanent
know.
pink eye.
It's what it looked like. She always had like goop. I think she had like some conditions.
Yeah.
Well,
that doesn't give you like pink eye for the rest of your life.
no, she probably had some sort of disorder with it.
This doesn't want to go on there.
Super cool dude said one time he was playing on a playground and slipped and knocked a tooth out. And he was only 3. That's not good. And then Sparrow said one morning I was in the bathroom with the door locked getting ready for school, and my brother wanted to take a shower. I had just gotten in the bathroom, so I told him to wait, and he got mad and trashed his room. That's so rude.
I never really had much like sibling rivalry shit with my sister. We didn't really pester each other very much. I don't think I ever did anything super mean.
We all be pestering. Super cool dude said one time he fell off a slide and broke his arm. Super not cool sideways.
Maybe like one of those old-fashioned, just like almost completely vertical drop, all metal slides.
Yeah, those were cool.
They had one of those at a park I used to go to. They were fun.
Mm-hmm.
Probably all gone now. There we go.
I said he was 6 years old when he broke his arm.
Okay, now we gotta connect these.
I broke my wrist in high school.
Yeah.
I was just standing there.
Someone ran into you.
Yeah, this kid I was friends with was playing basketball, and I was just standing there, and he like knocked me over, and he was going really quickly. He was bigger than me. And when I landed, I caught my fall with my hand, you know, and the impact fractured my wrist bone.
And you got in trouble, didn't you?
I did.
For ruining your softball year.
Yeah.
That's victim blaming.
Mm-hmm. Didn't ruin my softball year. I just had to learn how to do everything left-handed. It's a cool looking boat so far.
Well, if I could get it connected is the thing. We've got some sort of obstruction happening here, and I'm trying to figure it out.
Good.
It's getting caught on.
Starlins said, my father has stitches in the palm of his right hand because he barehanded tried to catch a baseball. What a mad lad. That's crazy.
There we go. I almost had my hand blown off by a mortar.
Oh, yeah.
Like
That
right
wasn't good.
At my bachelor party.
Yeah. Almost wasn't able to take your hand in marriage.
Yeah, people were shooting the mortars like out of the tube. Just like holding the bottom of the tube and then shooting the mortars. And when I did it, the bottom blew out and my hand like turned black. It was like just like a it felt like plastic for weeks.
Ew.
The palm of my hand. I'm glad my hand didn't get blown off though.
Me too. That would have sucked.
So there we go. All right. Well,
Super cool dude says he's going to be 21 on July 23rd.
Hey, congrats.
Our son has a birthday right before that.
Yep. 7/17.
Yep. Jorfa says happy birthday early in case he's not there when it happens. Hopefully you'll be able to join us on your birthday.
Mm-hmm. If you don't have any plans, if you're not going out getting crunked. No one says crunk anymore.
Nope.
Gonna get crunk.
We're old. Do we do more bags? Who wants more bags?
More bags or stop?
Jorfa says, Sparrow says, during a baseball game, I was a batter and making sure my teammate was good because our coach was talking to him at first base and the pitcher threw a fastball at my shoulder.
Who was that?
Sparrow.
It's probably something you would have done
I've done that to several people.
on purpose.
No.
Brush them back.
No. Well, I'd brush him back. I usually wouldn't hit him for that. But when I was in college, our coach was brutal, and he'd make us play outside, and it's like winter time, and it was a very cold day, and our catcher, the girl who normally caught for me, we were doing like playing against each other, and she was batting, and I was pitching at the time, and I pitched it, and she like went to swing, and the ball like nicked her bat as she swung, and it fouled like right into her mouth.
Oh.
And it fucked her up, and she was mad at me like I did it. I mean, it was like a close pitch, and it had some spin on it. I wasn't trying to hurt her, obviously, and it was like you know how like shit just like sucks worse when it's really cold like that. I just like, and just blood was everywhere. She had to get like her teeth were all mangled and stuff. She was all right. She had to, I think she might have had to get a stitch in her lip or two.
Ouch.
Yeah, I felt kind of shitty about that. What can you do though? I bopped a girl or two in the day. I remember when I was first starting off, my dad always called me Wild Thing because he's taught me to throw hard. He's like, don't worry about where it goes. And when we first started Kid Pitch, you know, I was like the only one that could throw hard, but it was like all over the place. And the parents would all like revolt and try to get me kicked out of the games because it was unfair.
Throwing too fast.
All bags. Do all bags.
Yeah, that's too many.
Sparrow
That's a lot
wants-
of bags.
Super cool dude wants to tell Sparrow a secret.
What's the secret?
And then Starlin said one time I used a Roman candle and a piece of ash landed on the spot where the eye meets the nose, and for about 20 minutes they tried to remove the burning piece of ash from my eye. Ugh.
Jeez.
Sounds terrible. I don't like that.
That's awful.
All bags. Do all bags.
No, that might be a good stopping point.
Did you take over from me?
I got dozens of DMs after I posted this on my story.
I got dozens of DMs after I posted this on my story.
Stop bragging. Is the next part the part where you're gonna want to die? That doesn't look too scary.
No, but I mean, it's a brand new bag.
It's a little one.
Number 5.
Yeah, it's not a very scary bag.
All right, here. I'll do
6 is small too.
it. Well, okay then. I'll keep going. What time is it?
1 o'clock. You still have bourbon that you haven't finished. And I still have my bubbly.
Okay. Well, keep going then. We'll keep the building going. Late into the night.
Baby bag.
You got lots of small pieces here.
Is this the part where you were warned that you were going to hate your life?
No, he said that was like the front. Probably.
Oh,
up
like the-
here.
Is it like shipwrecked at that part? It looks like it's all intact. Oh, yeah. Looks like it gets crazy.
All right, where are we here? Okay.
Sparrow says, oops. One time on a camping trip, I burped in my mouth and accidentally inhaled it and I couldn't breathe. My mom kept calling me dramatic while my dad knew exactly what was happening.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out how much you can swallow into your lungs without it's asphyxiating.
Yeah.
Sona gave us the amount. I think it was 2 tablespoons.
Was that it?
I think that's what it was.
2 tablespoons. Doesn't seem like very much.
That's what I was trying to tell you.
I don't know if I believe it.
You can Google it, you know.
Well, Google a lot of things. Doesn't mean it's right.
Jorfus says, always listen to the experienced one. Because he said it happened to his dad while he was sleeping.
Oh.
So he knew what was going on. Burping.
Burping.
Vomit burp. Is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Our kid puked into his clothing drawer the other day.
Yeah.
He went into his room to get himself dressed, and I heard him crying. And I walked in the room, and he was just standing. I thought maybe he was just stuck in his pants, because sometimes he gets mad if he can't get his clothes on right. He's only 3. So I walked in there, he's standing in the middle of the room. And then as soon as he's just standing there, I'm like, what are you doing? And then he just puked all over the place. And he's like, oh, I barfed in my jeans. So we got it all cleaned up and then realized that he had, first, before I saw that happen, he had thrown up in his drawer with all of his clean clothes where he was looking to find a pair of pants.
Luckily, it wasn't like super chunky.
It was mostly water.
It was still gross.
Yeah. GB Models is here. It says, hello, how are you doing? Or how are you going? We're going good.
Going long into the night here.
Third Sparrow says when he inhaled the verp, he couldn't breathe at all. He had to save his breath while trying to empty his lungs out. See? Maybe it was 2 tablespoons worth. He
Well,
might have. Good thing he got it out.
Well, it sounds like he did. That's what I'm saying. The body knows what's up.
Super cool says, I challenge you to eat the spiciest chip in the world. Who are you challenging? Everybody? Anyone?
Just me.
Nick? Mr. Jorfus?
I've got a spicy gummy that I'm gonna do at some point. Oh man.
Did you just break it?
I broke the wheel.
Don't do
Why
that.
would they have you do that like right now? This seems crazy because it's got this. Darn it. See, they should tell you this has to come off first.
You have to take it off? Why'd they make you put it on? Oh, he wants you to eat the chip.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I need to eat the world's spiciest chip. Didn't someone die from that?
Oh, I don't know. Did they?
Some kid. There's probably more to it.
Probably was sniffing glue, too. Huffing some paint.
At the same time.
Yeah. Starlins said if you want to talk about trauma once, I was at a Chick-fil-A and needed to go to the bathroom, so I went to the bathroom, and as soon as I went in, I saw 2 people in the big stall in the back. That's not good.
Uh-oh.
Wonder what they were doing.
PDA.
Eating nuggets in there.
Yeah.
I think they were hiding in there to eat their nuggets.
Eating something.
Mm-hmm.
You can get arrested for that.
Mm-hmm. Some people do.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Lord's chicken. That's not where you're supposed to go for that.
Mm-mm. I told you about the people on the airplane.
Yeah, we had a whole conversation about that.
Yeah. Not traditional go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Just right there in the seat.
Yeah.
People walking around. That's extremely dangerous. You can get like banned from flying. I feel like that used to be more acceptable. People would kind of laugh about it.
What, the Mile High Club?
Yeah. Now you like get arrested by Homeland Security.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't get your kicks off. Super cool dude says hopefully they were just in there vaping together.
Just vaping. Just vaping, bro.
He said I didn't see any smoke. You could say they were blowing though.
Uh-oh.
Mm-mm. Maybe they were 2 dudes trying to stick it to the man at the Chick-fil-A. See what you think about this. Ha ha.
Could be.
We'll have the last laugh now. It's Pride Month. Woo. Maybe they were just ahead of their time.
Maybe.
You know? Trying to make a statement.
At the local Chick-fil-A.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Starlin said, but Chick-fil-A though, come on, at least wait until after work. Oh, were they workers? That adds another edge, spiciness to it. Did they say my pleasure at the end? They have to. They get fired if they don't.
Do they?
I don't know. There's all those jokes about it though. Where like if you,
Mike Glazer.
yeah, or it's like I've seen like a video of a guy like working at Chick-fil-A and he like doesn't say it. He's like, "Oh, have a nice day. I mean, my pleasure." And like you see like the men in suits come up. He's like, "I said it. I promise I said it." And they like haul him off. Super cool dude said the stupid bombing situation is so dumb. Yeah, I agree. We mentioned that at the beginning. That's kind of a bummer on the night.
Yeah.
It's kind of why we started a little bit late, because that kind of heard wind of that right before. Super cool dude made a comment and retracted it, and people were talking about that, and they asked him what he said, and he forgets. I think he just said Chick-fil-A is kind of a turd place anyway.
I like Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I mean, they got nuggets.
Be a little overpriced.
Yeah, a lot overpriced.
Well, everything's overpriced.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Do y'all like Star Wars?
Do you?
Starlins was asking.
Hmm.
I think you like Star Wars more than I do.
I used to. I mean, I still like old Star Wars, but not...
Toxic fandom. Look at this toxic fan. Ruining the, whatever.
The Disney fan fiction. I've said before, I think fan fiction is more legit than Disney Star Wars. Because at least fan fiction is written by people who like Star Wars. New shit is written by people who don't give a flying fuck about it.
Super cool dude says, did you know that Steak and Shake and Chick-fil-A are battling? Why are they battling? Spill the tea.
I didn't know that. I saw... Oh, are you talking about like the posters? We saw that, didn't we?
Oh yeah, they have like, because Chick-fil-A has the cows saying eat more chicken, and they have chickens at Steak and Shake saying eat more beef tallow.
Yeah.
Which I think is I think it's cute. It's probably some sort of copyright thing.
Well,
You're stealing our idea. You're making fun of us.
it's a parody, so I'm pretty sure it's covered.
Well, that's probably why they're fighting. They don't like it.
You're allowed to do that.
Starlin says the sequels were literally a whole plot hole in itself.
Yeah, I don't even... Again, I don't even consider them real. I don't recognize them in my head canon. It stops with Lucas, as far as I'm concerned. That's how I feel. I don't think any of the new characters were worth a shit.
That's just because you don't like women.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, super cool dude said Steak and Shake made fun of Chick-fil-A. Now they're angry.
Nothing like a good fast food rivalry.
Starlin said, did you all watch Pimp My Ride back in the day?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who didn't?
Jorfus says it's because, of course it's because of that. I swear to God, all companies are doing that on purpose. Yeah, they got to get their name out there, you know?
What? Doing what on purpose?
Shitting on each other.
Oh, well,
Third Sparrow said, I didn't know people still went to Steak and Shake. We just went there last week.
yeah, it's fantastic. They got nice, tasty burgers.
Mm-hmm. Super cool dude says, not like BK versus McDonald's, but it might start getting fiery and steamy. Or whatever the fucking word is. Fiery, steamy. It's the same thing.
Steamy feels a little sexier.
Mm-hmm.
when you think
Maybe
of
they will
steamy.
get steamy.
They might. You can't count it out. Anything can happen in the world of fast food.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Looks like some sort of bug that I'm building right now.
Let's see it. Oh.
See? It's got these little arms on here.
Third Sparrow says, I don't see a lot of cars in their lots ever. They don't have the best service. I will say that.
Who, Steak and
Yeah,
Shake?
they've always had shit service.
Well, I think they may be trying to turn things around.
Yeah.
Now, with their new initiative and such. The beef tallow, which is a good move.
I like that, yeah. I wish more places did that.
McDonald's used to. Be nice if they do that again. Everything tastes better. You got to appease the damn vegetarians.
Well, there's healthier alternative cooking oils that are also vegetarian. It's not as stable. You can't use them for as long. They're more expensive.
You can't use what as long?
Like the healthier vegetable oils.
Like what? Avocado oil?
Yeah, avocado,
Coconut?
even olive oil is pretty all right. It's just they're not.
That wouldn't make very good fries, would it?
Yeah.
Olive oil?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I've cooked fries in olive oil before.
Have you?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Sounds like fake news.
Whatever. The smoke points are different though, so you can't can't just like fry things to death forever and ever in the same degree. Like peanut oil has like a super high smoke point, but some of those other ones aren't as high.
I wonder why they put sausages on the front here.
Starlin said, when I learned most of Pimp My Ride was fake. That was as bad as when I learned WWE was fake. Oh no. Don't say that to Nick. Super cool dude says WWE isn't fake. Not entirely.
Still real to me, damn it.
There are elements, but they still beat each other up. And Jorphus never went to Chick-fil-A or Steak and Shake, so keep him out of the conversation.
Do they have both of those down in Argentina?
And super cool dude says, if you mean making sure they don't kill each other is fake, then I suppose so. Sometimes they still do that.
Is Lionel Messi the spokesperson for any fast food in Argentina? I just saw a poster of him at a restaurant we walked by just a few days ago when we went to the aquarium, Jess. Did you see Lionel Messi?
I didn't. He said, no, we don't. Jorphus did.
No, we don't what?
Whatever you asked him.
Have Lionel Messi as the spokesperson for fast food restaurant?
I guess.
That's too bad.
Vince McMahon era was golden age, said Starlins.
That's true.
Third Sparrow says, I can't remember anything, can't tell if this is true or dream. Deep down inside, I feel to scream. This terrible silence stops me.
He's singing Metallica songs.
Jorphus says, we're stubborn as mules and we can't have a lot of things that are about other countries. Yeah.
Oh. Well, you've got to have some, then...
He says he did a Mostaza ad, which is like Argentinian McDonald's.
Mostaza? I've never heard of that. Is it good? They have good, tasty burgers? Mostaza.
I don't know if I said that right. That's what it looks like. Third Sparrow singing you more Metallica.
Thanks for serenading me. What's your favorite?
And then
menu
Starlin said, is Sparrow emo? I'm not trying to be rude.
I wouldn't consider Metallica emo.
The lyrics do kind of sound a little emo. Now that the war is through with me, I'm waking up. I cannot see. There's not much left of me. Nothing is real but pain now. That's so emo. Hold my breath as I wish for death. Oh, please, God, wake me.
Yeah, that's one.
I know.
Well,
But
it's
the
not an
when
emo song.
no, but the words are emotional sounding. Sounds like you could rewrite it into an emo song.
Maybe. Jorphus, what's your favorite menu item at was it Mostazi?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you said? Mostazo?
Mostaza.
Mostaza.
And Mr. Jorphus says, in jest, that's the best Spanish pronunciation you did. Well, thank you. I don't know any Spanish. I did my best to sound it out. Super Cool Dude says Chick-fil-A used to be a Christian brand, but I don't think they are anymore. I don't know what they are.
Well,
He says he doesn't remember exactly, but he'll try it out soon. The
try what
food.
out? Oh, okay.
Mostaza. But then he
Mostaza.
retracted his message.
Oh,
So maybe he didn't mean it.
so he's not really going to try it out. On second thought, maybe he's not going to go back again. On second thought, maybe Mostaza's bullshit.
He says a lot of people like it. I'm not really sure what's happening in the chat.
Anybody have any game requests coming up
Kitty cat, what are you
for
doing?
next week, possibly?
What are you doing? Why are you falling?
I'll probably have a few more streams of Chronicles the Wolf. But after that, I'm going to be looking for something. I might do the new Death Stranding via live stream when that comes out next week.
Third Sparrow said more Secret of the Mimic.
More? Like New Game Plus?
Used to play the game. Starlin said Pokemon any era, but Emerald could be it. Maybe some more into the pure
Into the pit,
pit. Yeah,
probably.
it was PIR typo. I wasn't sure what he
Oh.
meant.
Not into the pier.
Well, I just read it like it was spelled.
That's where this boat might go.
I'm doing the worst dynamic views.
Are you?
Sorry.
Been showing Joe Camel the whole time.
Yeah. He's not even looking at me. Thanks. What if you played the game called Security Breach?
I did a playthrough of that. It was no commentary, but I did do it.
Hell no. Hell nah.
Hell no, what?
I don't know. Hail to the no. Sparrow said that.
Oh.
Heck no.
Heck no.
Lots of hell no's, heck no's.
Hell no.
Super Cool Dude said, what?
No,
Twice.
No security
What do
breach?
you mean? Looks like a chocolate bar.
What does this?
Yeah. Third Sparrow says it sucks major ass. It's bad.
What? What sucks major ass?
It's garbage.
Which game?
Security breach? Or into the... Well, yeah.
Into the pit?
No, I think he's the one that said into the pit.
I gotta turn it on its side.
And Super Cool Dude said, that's a good game. Hey. Third Sparrow said, yeah, security breach. He hates it.
No.
He doesn't like it.
I'm a fan. To tell you the truth.
No, it's not.
Why don't you like Security Breach? I thought it was a great game. Great atmosphere.
He says, you have no idea how hard it is to make a game. Third Sparrow says it's bad. And then Starlin said, what do you see in that pic? I see Weezer. Where's
Where?
Weezer?
Were you showing Weezer?
I don't know. I was probably drifting somewhere. Where was Weezer? I'm sure there is Weezer somewhere. Not on your shirt. I don't see Weezer. Where did I drift
Just a
off
little
to?
loose there. Okay, well, I think it's all right. Okay. All right.
They're fighting now. Not an excuse. Just because you can make a game doesn't mean it's good.
Well, that's true. I agree.
It was Scott Cawthon's last game.
Well,
Here.
he's still involved. It's not like he flew the coop completely. He drifted into the back after people went insane because they found out he was voting for Trump. That was a big deal. Scott Cawthon was a victim of cancel culture.
Oh no.
He receded into the shadows. He's come back a little bit since then. That was absurd.
Why the fuck am I screaming at a child?
It's like people found out he was donating to Trump, so they said that he shouldn't be involved in making FNAF games anymore, even though he created it.
That's mean.
Yeah,
You should let people do what they do.
pretty silly.
Dwarfa says play Outlast. I want you to play that game for what it's part of my childhood.
Outlast, just the original one. I've got that on the PS4. I could hook that up and play it again, or I could, maybe it'll be on sale soon on Steam. His last game was FNAF 7. Well, he's still involved. It's like, it's still, as I understand it, it's still his story. It's not like, does that look like Weezer? Yeah, it does actually.
Does what look like Weezer?
The four emojis there, emotes from the Blue album, you know, 4 guys standing there.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, maybe
Third Sparrow said the same too.
I could do that again. I was thinking about getting the Outlast Trials. I saw that recently and thought that looked kind of fun.
Mr. Dwarfus is requesting he would like to be mentioned in the video if you play it. A little credit, a nod.
No problem. I could always do that. That's no problem. You know me, I don't mind a good shout out.
I do. I hate shout outs.
Well, what are you doing here then?
I don't know. I'm just being ornery.
Oh.
Ornery.
You hooking up the snapper popper?
It's like a nice ramp.
Mm-hmm. There we go. That's nice. That's probably a good stopping point.
I'm getting sleepy.
Jess is getting sleepy. Sleepy time in the house.
Whatever time the child wakes up, he will yell at me till I get up. I open my eyes.
Yeah. You know how that goes.
Doesn't like it in the morning when I sleep.
Well, it's quite possible, and I will do it, Jorfus. Don't worry. I've already made the mental connection. If I play Outlast, I have to mention Jorfus. I will do that.
What if you forget?
I won't.
Should I hit you with a Nerf gun?
No. I'll do it.
Third Sparrow says they've been obsessed with FNAF since first grade. Aren't they just talking shit? Or just about certain ones? Security breach.
Jorfus has a blue wrench because Jorfus has been around this channel for quite some and representative and good pal. Our Argentinian.
Do you have a name for your for your pals? Your super divorced pals? Like the people who like psych, they're called psychos.
Yeah.
You have like a
Super divorcees.
Yeah, I think that's been floated before.
Divorcees.
Yeah, the divorcees. But yeah, the wrench is there in case anyone needs band,
I have one too, but I never get to use it.
because you're always streaming right here, huh?
Or I'm lurking a lot of times when you're doing your nightly streams.
Yeah, Jess is often a lurking lurker.
I have to, normally my drawing time for work. So I'm usually working and lurking.
Mm-hmm.
If I start chatty Cathying too much, I can't get my work done.
Yeah. Have you been around has it been 3 years, Jorfus?
Yeah,
Has it been really?
I think so.
3 years?
Yeah, because he started following us at the old house.
No, he didn't. That would have
Yeah?
been that would have been like 5 years ago.
We've been here for 3. Okay, here. Right when we first moved here.
We've been here for 4 now.
I know.
Yeah. Jorfus started coming around when he was 13, and now he's 16.
That's crazy.
People are growing up with super divorce.
I know. Polluting the minds of the young.
And I've always been very upfront. This is not a family-friendly channel, so viewer beware. You're in for a scare.
In for a scare. It's a scary channel. Have you been feeling better, Mr. Jorfus?
We say bad words, and we feature inappropriate mascots with cigarettes. Yeah, goosebumps shit. Well, guys, I think that this is probably where we're going to stop for tonight. We'll pick it back up next Saturday. And I don't know. Maybe if we work very quickly, we can get through it in one more sitting. We'll see. But hopefully, if you've been here hanging out, stop by 11 p.m. on Monday, or anytime, Monday through Friday, for some video games and hang out, shoot the shit. And we'll get back to Legos next Saturday night. So Monday, we'll be jumping back into Chronicles of the Wolf here on YouTube and also on Twitch and Kick. If you like watching your live streams on a different platform for gaming, we'll be doing that some more. So hope to see all of you then. And if not, that's okay. Just pop in whenever you feel like it. We'll be here. So everyone, until then, enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a great day tomorrow. And hope to see you on Monday. Take real good care. Keep kicking ass. Love you lots. Lord willing, we'll be back very soon with another video for you to watch. Bye-bye.